I restart the phone, so let me check it. I restart the phone. Alright, it's better now. It's better now. Alright, it's better now. Okay, I'm gonna restart the phone. It's better now. Alright, we restart it. So like and share up and subscribe. Like, share. I'm gonna look at time for running a planka shop. Yeah. Let me restart my phone. I'm gonna send the girl the credit. Oh God, she said she want to come watch me and she not no data. I will call me. Oh, her number go. 77193. It is yeah, I know digital she have, man. Come here, send $1,000 and it can only go to a digital. Lord Jesus. I call her. Hold on, planka shop. I call the long miss now. Our phone I know digital. I know digital phone you have a line. Digital antenna. Me I send it to your phone and it said only what it say. Hang up. Alright. Let me try it back. Oh, 771. Like I mean do something wrong. Wanna make me send the lady the credit now? Lord Jesus. No, no, for the internet, they must say it blurry again. And if I too much, I wanna come one time. Hold on, let me see. You get the credit now? Them say the light, me no know. Thank you very much. How much you get? $1,000. Alright, come now. Let me see why the life blurry. Come off for me. Let me see why the life blurry. It a blurry and I come. Ah, Jesus. Hello, good night. Good night. Take me off alive. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Come off for me. Let me see why the light blurry. I don't know why it blurry planka shot. I don't know. Can me wipe off your saw again. And I see me better now. Good night. Take me off alive. Yeah. Alright. It not sure better. Alright. Come on for me. Let me see why I do that. Let's hold on, little planka people. Hold on. I don't know, because I wipe off your again. And I feel better now. It's still blurry. I the first me ever see my Facebook live blurry. Alright, it clear up now a little bit. Let me see something. Someone said okay. Still blurry. It's not clear. Yes, better the connection. But not on the side of my box to block it. Well, let me go look on my box. It's something the side of it I block it. I move the cable box from side of it to see if I hit. Wi-Fi signal, we can nobody know the panic. Let me see something. Hello, good night. Hello?
Auntie, take me off my life. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Alright, me soon, them say it fixed now. Alright, me move something from side of the box, yeah. Let me see it now, Planka shop. Wait there. All me there behind time. Me I come perfect. I tell you, me gonna move something from beside the box. Cause sometimes the cable box there beside the Wi-Fi. Or them say it okay now. But me I look if it okay now. Cause my one there behind time, so me I look. Oh, it come up now, yeah. Yeah, good now. I hope it not go back bad. Make it stay right there, so. Right there, so. Bless up on yourself, like, share, and subscribe. So anyway, I get tons. I get up people, hot topic. And I get Risco Cratchit. You know? I get uptown life. Hot topic. Admin not there, one of the admin gone somewhere and the other admin at work. I got school upon line, I got school, so them not there upon here. Alright, hold on. So we're going to the uptown hot topic first, then we're going to the ghetto hot topic. Which one are the Anyway, let me read this one. Alright. Too much hot topic. Couldn't have remember say me one, you know. We can't we don't have the whole night for chat. Alright. I don't know say. And lady what mom for put her makeup for do me hot topic. Please not tell me that. If you don't want to see me over here when I'm without makeup. Remember say at night and I'm in bed me I go. You can't put on a TV show me where me I go front a light camera action. And I'm in bedroom me there. I'm a bed. I'm have my nightie. I'm there in front of my little phone and my planka them talk. When not try turn me in no stocious bushos. Me stay in my nightie because my planka them used to me. Me not have to put on no makeup and no nothing. I not take off the eyelash. I say, I wash my face and it not drop off, so I love it. Talk the truth. Then in my bedroom, me there. Until in my bedroom, I do a little chattings. Alright. So nobody try to tell me how to come on, but to put on makeup. You not used to me, you not see me in makeup in a day. Alright. I hope you put cushion under your bottom. No, ma, me a sock. Very comfortable. I don't want nobody come tell me how to put on no makeup because I don't know where. See my skin, yeah? I bathe and wash my face in a drinking soda. Okay, so I'm gonna read it first because she's not gonna call him, but she on here. So she said, our secretary tell her, say, over here so is the place to be. Anything when she have on her mind, she fi call. She fi talk to me. Hold on. Hi, good night. Hi, good night, Auntie Donna. Please remember to do my hot topic. That's how she said. I already put it up. Let me read. Go up now. Go read what she said this morning. Yeah. I don't want to call out too much phone to pick up and know who. Alright, Mr. Please stop typing because you're going to confuse me. Let me read out what you write first. Let me read out what you wrote first and then you can finish. Hi, good morning, Auntie Donna. My name is slash dash dash dash. I am not married. I have been living with my spouse and our 2 daughters for 12 years now. We own multiple business together. Two of them is a gas station. And I am now I'm not talk about the other business because I don't want anybody to know it's who. I want my person to reach out to me to be anonymous. So I still stated the gas station and the other business. I will not read it out because might be people will put 2 and 2 together and know that it's you. We have 2 because you give me a lot of details about yourself. So I I don't want to put out too much about you. So 2 of them is a gas station, etc., 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 and opening another business, etc. The problem I am having, Auntie Donna, is that my spouse went out and had a relationship with a young miss from in the ghetto. When I say ghetto, I am not discriminating. I'm just stating I'm just stating where the person is from. He had he have a little girl with the young miss. And it's the problem I'm having. I never know about it until one of my workers give me the heads up on it. I confronted him about it and he told me blatantly that it was a lie and he does not have any children outside. This was from 2020. I found out about the child. Our 2 kids, our 2 girls are well taken care of, etc., etc., etc. I took his word for it and never believe a word my employee was telling me and dismissed the claims. Fast forward to 2021, Auntie Donna, I was at my business place and this young woman came up with a child stating that my kids are going away for the summer and what happened to her kids. He was trying to hush her, but she was very boisterous on the outside. I went out there, Auntie Donna, and one look on the child, I know that child was his because of the features and the hair. I confronted him and asked him what is taking place right here. And he said he cannot talk right here. This woman is an intruder. The little girl was saying, Daddy, 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 take me up. And I said, is this your child? And I asked him, is this your child? To that I got no avail. He did not answer me. But I knew right there and then my feet got cold that this was the child that I heard about and he disowned. Fast forward to now, Auntie Donna, he has come clean. And he now wants the child to come and live with us, with me and my two girls. Auntie Donna, I will not tolerate this child into my house or into our house. We have 50-50, and as a matter of fact, I have more in the businesses than him. The house we share, he bought it, but I also have money into it. Auntie Donna, I will not accept a child that my spouse went outside and get into my house. The child is not to be blamed. The mother and is to be blamed and my spouse. I cannot get myself to cope with having another woman child into my house and to the level of disrespect everybody blank at the workplace know about this child. Auntie Donna, I know that persons are going to say I am cruel or I am not a nice person for taking a stance. How can we be together for so long and he went out there and have a child outside, although we are not married, outside and wants to bring the child to give me to take care of it. Auntie Donna, I want to hear your viewers' opinion on this because I will not move from my stance. Oh, viewers. All right, let me tell you something. Let me put in my 2 cents. All right. So, the other one, I let the mama keep her child not in my house. This is a very touchy subject. Again, another touchy subject. No. She's still typing. Let her type. No. A lot of persons, this is a 50-50 topic. No, it's not nice, and I'm gonna be very straightforward in my opinion. Then persons, hold on, man, no call yet, man. Hold on, man. Make me talk. No, the child is innocent in all of this, right? The fact that he went outside, whether married or unmarried, and have a child, it is completely wrong, right? No, you found out about it because one of your workers told you about it a couple years ago and he denied it. So, be nice that the comment because Mrs. Maddy write up nothing in my cabinet. All right, make we just be fair. And we have a hear if persons, and if you wish to call in, she says she don't want to call in. She want me to talk about it and she's sitting here listening. And she said, as a matter of fact, Auntie, I am 38 years old. So that she said, she not old. If nobody come say she old. The child is not to be held responsible or only enough for no grudges against the pitney. Remember, the pitney not do nothing. The man, how you have to deal with. Me, if it be like to tell yourself, boy, if you take the pitney and take care of the pitney, I would be wrong. Because it is left on your emotion and how you feel. You might you accept the fact that it is his child because as you said the resemblance is 100% on point. Tanka, it never happened to me, so I don't even know. Lord Jesus. People are saying yes. The child not do nothing. Alright. If him leave the baby mother and want you to take care of the child, make somebody answer this because I don't know if you say. Because I don't want to come bite off all my lip off of my mouth. Because somehow I go get mad. Somehow no. Yeah, Nikki said not in my house. Not in. See how much people are texting and weird. Hold on. Hold on, man. Me read. Hold on. Hello, good night. Hold on.
Good night, Auntie.
Yes.
All right. On that, I think
The phone I go like
if I
crazy.
was the person, I wouldn't allow that child in my house, but I would enforce that he take care of that child.
But the child, so why you couldn't take the child and take care of the child?
Because you know what, I remember the circumstances where how the child come about.
Because he don't want to have anything to do with the mother, as she's writing here. So he wants to take the child and for her to look at the child, to take care of the child.
But
Because the child
honestly,
is so
put another one there. And I wouldn't force that on her.
he must say the girl is a ghetto girl will come, they come make be havoc. That is
Yeah,
what
but
she's
even
saying.
if she come there, come make about her, him go sleep with her. So in the notice, she get her before she can sleep with her.
Him not say so. She I say it is a boisterous lady. Like she has said the baby mother terrible.
Yeah, but alright. She said the baby mother terrible. You know what? In instance where the child is here, every minute she come for her and cause more problems.
No, the mother is alive, so the father don't want to have anything now. So him want to take the child and bring in a female and want the child to go with his other two daughters then.
And so the man could have just say no, nothing with the woman.
I don't know and I can't put words in their mouth.
Alright, man.
So what you say? No.
No, as I said before, I would enforce him to take care of the child, but I wouldn't take the child in the house, Auntie, unless it's a God.
Alright.
Yes,
Let me get on it. The phone I go like crazy. Hello, good night, Auntie Dana. This is one I uno the plank off the answer it. Me no know what he say. Good night.
Hello, hi, good night, Auntie Dana.
Yes, good night.
Good night. Okay, let me give my 2 cents on this.
Yes.
A child is always going to be a child.
Yes.
Okay? Now, as the father of the child, I understand where the wife is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, as the father, he's the father of the child. He wants the child to come live with him. I don't see that as a problem because that's a child.
Yes.
Some mothers have a choice because the child is not theirs, that they don't want the child to come and live with them. But her own kids, when you have your own kids, you make a child, you don't make the child mine. So you do not know who is going to end up and take care of you later on down the line. It don't have to be your kids. It could be that same child.
True.
You understand me? That you didn't want to have nothing with, that you didn't want your husband to bring in the house. It could be that same child that take care of you, because when your kids get older, as I say, you make a child, you don't make the child mine. These kids could go on with their life, but that same kid might be the kid that look for you later on down in life. So I think she should rethink that, and I think she should at least give the kid a chance. That's a kid, that's a child. You never know what's going to happen down the line.
But what about her feelings? What about how she a feel now if you know say she and him in there and she loyal to him, have 2 pitney for him and he go bring in a pitney from out the road. Remember, you know, you look for the child alone. What about her feelings? Because the whole of we are woman. We have to put ourselves in every shoes. You understand? What about her feelings to feel away?
Because he went out there, he had a kid with another woman. Okay, he was asked about it. He denied the fact.
Yes.
Denied. But as I said, the child did not ask to come here.
But you can't force her chief to take a child in the house too. That's why me draw out myself, because this is a sticky topic. Eh?
I'm not forcing her to take the child into the house.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, it's a child. It's not to say the child is maybe, okay, if you have a kid and the kid is like, I guess the kid is a baby. It's a young kid now. So
yes, it's a baby going to preschool.
I understand, but a small kid, come on.
But me not tell no lie. Me I put myself 50-50 in a fear shoes. Because no matter, let me tell you something. 2 wrong no make a right. And sometimes Listen up, the child don't have nothing to do with this. But you can't force her to take you in the pitney, you know. Because remember, so cheat, him go out there go cheat, you know, and get a woman pregnant, you know. And now, me no know when man the baby mother might be baby mother and him in a problem now. And him no want have nothing to do with the baby mother, so me fi come take up the burden. And then again the child no do me nothing. Me no know what to say. Me keep me sickle out of this.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But I think she should just, give it a second thought.
All right, me get another opinion. Yes.
All right.
Yes. No, somebody says stop focusing on the child. The child is the topic of the matter. Remember the child, with him get out there, and the child for coming at the house. So you can't say no focus on the child. Good night.
Hi, Auntie Donna. Good night.
Yes, good night. Welcome to Planka Shop at Topics. Please like up the live. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Long-time listener, first-time caller. My 2 cents on this is,
yes,
I would not take that child in. Reason being, that mother is a boisterous mother, and she's always she's gonna cause havoc in that family because she's boisterous.
Mm-hmm.
So the child being there now, she's always gonna want to come. Probably she's gonna make an excuse that she wants to see the child. I wouldn't put myself through that because accepting this fact right now, and he lied about it. Mentally, she's not okay. Because he lied about it at first, and then I have this to deal with to know that she came to our place of business with the child. So mentally, she wouldn't be okay with that.
True. We have to be fear and put yourself in a fear shoes.
Yes, it's easier said than done.
True.
And knowing she's a boisterous mother, she's always wanna go to come there, she's gonna cause havoc.
All right, thank you. Let me get our next call.
Okay,
Want a caller come in. She a texting. Me soon read the message there. Let me take one more call. Hello, good night.
Auntie,
Yes.
the topic with the child. Let me tell Auntie my perspective with that. I understand she hurt him, but she got off the child. I understand that. She need to go blame a man. Him they go cheat. The child do not have nothing to do with it. It's a sticky situation with her after raise somebody else's child. But that is the man him have to blame. He didn't tell her when she come when she asked him, he didn't tell the truth. Number one, her two pitney, let me tell you, Auntie, her two pitney can come back and backfire upon her and say, look here, I have my sister out there and my mother. Do this. I see it in her life, Auntie. It backfire on the mother, and guess what? The same pitney where they reject, and the same pitney have to take care of the woman because reject them. So it's the thing, I think she doing it wrong. The child is not nothing to blame, it's the man to blame. Because majority of the time, when the kids them grow up, the mother, they can't stand the mother, the birth mother, because guess what? The first thing come out of their mouth is, you never make my sister come live over here. Although my father cheat, my sister didn't have nothing to do with it. So it got both ways. I understand she hurt, but it's the thing, she has to look on it on both sides. Is not the child's fault. The child already come.
All right.
I mean, understand it hurt. With me will take it pitney. You know why? Reason why I will take it pitney, Auntie, because guess what? In the long run, one of them will go get hurt. Either the mother gonna get hurt when live with now, or the three child gonna get hurt, Auntie.
All right, that is your opinion, and I don't agree with you, but you are free to voice your opinion. Let me see what she's saying, and then me take back. I take a next call. All right, thank you for your opinion. Let me tell you something. Hold on there. Hold on, Planka Shop. Share text. Auntie Donna, I am listening to the opinions of a few of your callers. Auntie Donna, what they are trying to say is that I should. Some is saying that I should take the child. Some is saying, Auntie Donna, the child mother is not somebody I want to be in an entanglement with. She is loud. She is real ghetto. She is boisterous. She's one of those bleach out baby mothers. I can't come to the grip. I can't come to grip with it. I can't come to grip the idea of me having to take care of this child. He does not want to give her any money, and this is the reason why he wants to bring the child into my house. I don't know the arrangement with them, but I don't talk to her. And I had to call the police the other day. She came to the business place. And he now wants to take full custody of the child from her. And she wants him to rent place to pay rent for place. Hold on, hold on. You like you're nervous. Cause I don't want to read foolishness. She wants him to rent a place for she and the child to stay. And he said he's not having it because he and her is no longer into a relationship. And he is now saying I am unfair for not wanting the child to be in his house, and it is already his child. And he cannot do nothing about that. So blatantly, he's trying to throw everything into my face. Lady, listening, you sound like the baby mother is a problem. No. Me not force this woman to take on nobody burden. Me I tell you the truth. The whole away a woman and him go out there go cheat. Enough time him go out there go cheat and get pitney. Now why she fi be the burden of the child? Him never know say the woman when him go pregnant and go I coulda all AIDS him can't go get she, you know. Him never know say the woman when him go out there go mix up with that it problem till now. Remember, you know, the two of them build the house, them don't marry. The two of them own assets, them don't marry. Oh, him know because she look like a more capable mother to take care of the child. Him no want him. I don't know if he come to himself, him realize or him say the baby mother know somebody when him want to in at nothing with. No, him a carry the burden. You know that, me not tell no lie. But I love the child from a distance. You can't force she. I mean not bias plank people. We are put ourselves in a fear shoes. Put ourselves in a fear shoes. Man cheat. We know say man go out there and cheat. Sometimes we find ourselves in a situation where we don't want in. But me would encourage she to take on another woman burden for fear. She have fear. Two pitney them already I take care of. Him are the one who go out there go cheat on her. Why she fi take up that girl and she don't say the girl a problem? She not girl, me not style you, me just a say. She don't say the girl that them get up people when we no business. And we come class her and come go on. Why him me don't know. Me don't know. Him have to put the pitney in a place, pay the rent and make the mother keep her pitney. What wanna say? Me don't know what to say. Me take a call. Me not take, me not give me. Good night.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi. I would like to give my point of view as some of his experiences.
Okay, go ahead. You're on the live.
Okay, yeah. So I'm from Toronto. I'm 25. So my mom actually experienced this. My parents are both from Jamaica, and I would give my point of view as the child who has been on the other side of it.
Speak a little loud, because you're a bit low.
Yeah, so my mom experienced this with my father, and I want to give my point of view as what the child goes through, because I hear a lot of callers calling about, like, how the other children might be upset about not knowing their other siblings, but that's not really always the case. So, if that makes sense. Yeah, so my parents have been married for over 20 years, and my father, he's been cheating throughout the entire marriage. He also had a child a child out of the marriage, and I feel like this woman should not be held responsible for his actions. I understand that is a little girl, but I feel like the issue is a lot of women do not hold men accountable for their actions.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to cheating. And I want to say that when children, especially daughters, see this in their parents' relationships, it really affects them. And I don't think parents understand it. For example, I knew my father was cheating since I was young. When I was young, around 5 years old, I wanted my mom to get a divorce because I knew the type of man my father was. But she stayed. She stayed because of me, because she wanted me to have a father in my life. But a lot of parents do not realize that such toxic relationships do more damage than good. When you're not holding the man accountable, especially for something so large like having a child out of marriage, you are giving the type of message that this is something your child should accept when they get older. You need to set a standard of how to be treated. And I feel like this woman should not be taking up his mess. This is the mess he made. Where is he being held accountable? Right? He wants her to take care of his mistakes. What is he doing? I feel like even staying with him after something like this shows that he can do stuff like this and get away with it. Because that was the case of my father, and I realized that from young. From young, I always made sure to never go with a man like my father, and cheating was always a big red flag that I would never accept, because once you accept something like that, the disrespect will continue.
True.
They know that they can continue to disrespect you, and you are sending that message to your kids. When your own kids find out that their own father went out and had another kid with somebody else, and you don't do nothing about it, you're sending a message to them that this type of treatment is acceptable. This is what you should expect from men. This is what you shouldn't tolerate. You shouldn't expect any better. And I feel like that's wrong. If I didn't know better as a child, I would stay with men that cheated or disrespected me. But I knew better. I knew the behavior that my father was doing was wrong. I knew that him having a child outside of my mom's marriage was wrong. And I have a lot of hatred towards my father towards that. And I feel like if my mom was to ever bring that child in, and I knew, that would have been the end of my mom's and her relationship. Because you need, mothers need to show strength, right? They need to show that they cannot be disrespected. They shouldn't accept this type of treatment, especially when you have daughters, right? She has 2 daughters. So I'm just giving my point of view as someone whose father has done the same thing, and how it has affected me. I feel like her taking in that child would cause a lot of problems.
Definitely, and I feel that baby mother I go on commercial like I say I want to see the picnic, but him now might be true, him no want give her no money, or him no want fun for her lifestyle. Him no want to bring the picnic come true. We love children, yes, but at some point, me not tell no lie, me I take up for she.
So like, I feel like even just staying with him after this situation, and him even having the audacity to try and make her take care of that child, shows his lack of respect for her. Because he thinks she's a pushover. And I'm saying it because I feel like my father was feeling about my mom, because there was signs of him cheating for years. And when so we also found out that he had a kid around the same, it was 2019 as well. And he denied it. But obviously there was proof. And I just feel like when you let these men get away with these things without being held accountable, you show how you should be treated. I don't feel like she should be. I don't feel like people shouldn't be telling her to take care of the kid. I understand it's a baby, but you also need to think of her own children. Think of your own children first. Think of their mental health, their well-being. Think of what type of environment your kids are going to grow up in, right? I live in Toronto, but like I understand that this might be common. I know, like I just feel like you need to break the cycle. We need to break the cycle of toxic environments and toxic relationships, right? Because you are just showing what your children should expect.
True.
Especially black women, black kids. So I have a lot of disdain for my father because of how he treated my mother. He wasn't horrible to me, but it was just by me knowing that he was a cheater and disrespected my mom. My mom was the breadwinner. She did everything. My mom she worked hard, and to see my father just disrespectful like that, treating her take advantage like that, and then to see my mom not stand up for herself and not leave him, that really changed my view on men, on my father, on her, and I feel like mothers need to start holding men accountable.
Thank you.
I understand that there might be history. Like my parents, my mom's been with my dad for so long, so like I understood that it might have been hard for her to leave him. I mean, now they're finally separated. So this is 2022. They're finally separated after me being older and finally put my father in his place. Once I've been able to be old enough, so I put my father in his place after years of me holding resentment since I was 5 years old.
Thank you so much.
So I put my father in his place after years of resentment towards him, of seeing how he treated my mother, I exposed that I knew that he had a kid. So like, parents don't understand, like when your children see this, I felt like I had to be the protector for my mom.
Yes,
right?
yes.
I grew up feeling like I had to protect my mom from my father because she would not stand up to him. So like my father, I feel like I'm not afraid of him, and I pretty much I just cussed him out, and him finally being put in his place and being held accountable, he made him finally leave, and my mom finally had some sense of peace, not having to deal with that. But it took over 20 years for that to happen.
All right.
So I just wish other women would stop it in its tracks before it's like 30 years later and you find out the behavior is still going on, because it will continue. Women always think they change, but as me seeing this for 25 years, I'm telling you it doesn't. So that's just my input.
Thank you for calling. Bless you.
No problem.
Yes, and guys, please bear in mind that they are not married. Hello, good night, Auntie Donna.
Auntie Donna, good night.
Yes.
The topic with the baby mother, I've been through a similar situation. Tell that lady, I said, run. Because that man is still in a relationship with the lady. And because he cannot get what he wants, he is jealous. So therefore, he don't want to be anything with the baby mother. And that child, at the end of the day, is going to cause a problem. I took in my husband's child and it caused problem. I thought it was the best thing I was doing, Auntie Donna. And it was problem in my house. You know what I have to do, Auntie Donna, at the end of the day? I left the husband, is she, and make sure stay with him and the child. At the end of the day, them still gone back, them still a mingle. Him just a tell her what she wants here. Him not let that be. You understand?
Hold on 1 second, the planka people. Me just let in Joshi. Kindly gone somewhere. Hold on a second. Go and talk to them for me.
Yes, Auntie Donna, him not left the baby mother. So me I tell the lady from a woman experience, that man not left him baby mother. So don't take in nobody child, because that same brother. when program that same style Auntie Donna become cause problem in your household because that is the same thing that happened to me. So tell her me say, if she wise don't like me, think about it. That when that man ready to left, she have her head set go. Because at the end of the day, if they cannot solve it out, make the man mother keep the child in Auntie Donna. Don't make that child come in our household because there will still be no peace. And the going to say she wants to see her child.
Yes, sorry about that plank. I'm have to let him just
the bottom of the day, Auntie Donna, is the man she going still wanting, not the child. And she going to use the child to manipulate the whole relationship.
All right, that's your opinion.
Yes, Auntie Donna, because I've been through it and I know about it, so I tell her, don't take in that child. I am talking from experience.
Turn on the TV.
You understand?
Yes,
you know,
yes.
Don't take in that child because it's gone. If she take the child down, come like it's an okay team, Auntie Donna, because in go being cheat. All right, she take one child, she can't do it again. He won't do it again. So we as women, we have to stand up and show our grounds as a lady, you know. We have to be independent. That's why for me, Auntie Donna, be independent. We don't depend on a man to put on my pot on fire. Because you see, if you disrespect me, me gone.
True, so you feel say.
But me gone.
Yes.
All, but guess what, Auntie Donna? Me not make no man stress me. Me gone.
All right, thanks for your input, yeah?
Yes, Auntie Donna.
All right, hold on. Let me read her message then, Planka people, because she had text. And she, I'm going to go through this. So, Auntie Donna, the point is, I forgave him for what he did. We talked things over. We got counseling. The problem I am having, Auntie Donna, he told me that he's not in any form of relationship with the mother. He doesn't go out. He doesn't go look for the child. She brings her to the house, drop her off. He sees that I am bonding with the child. My children love the child. Auntie Donna, if you see the little girl and my two kids, you don't know them different. Only reason you will know that they are different is because my girls are 2 years apart and a bit bigger than her. But they look exactly, they even have the moles that my kids have on their hands. So there's no point in person saying that we must do a DNA. It's his child. The problem I am having, Auntie Donna, this girl, she still wants certain amount of money from him monthly. He does not want to be in any form of relationship or anything with the young miss. And so he asked me if I could keep her. Auntie Donna, I cannot come to terms with having to take care of 3 girls, knowing that he went out and have a relationship. His mother is very biased because she is cussing me out, telling me that it's her son's house and it is her grandchild. Mind you, she does not live here. She lives in the country, but she comes at times for a specific time. Sometimes she's here for months. His family is telling me that I am unfair, and I must remember that it is their blood. Auntie Donna, please continue the topic because right now I am here crying. I do not want to take on another woman's responsibility, especially that girl child. I don't hate the child, but I don't want to have the child into my house. Yeah. You see a story I try. Lots of people who have to take into consideration the girl feeling. Hello, good night.
Yes, hi. Hi, Donna. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
What is hi? Yes, hi. I just want to just give my two cents this one.
Yes.
I'm hard for the girl, for the lady, and I know what she's going through. And I hope and pray that the little girl have nothing to do with anything. But the man is a problem. And if I was in a position, of course, I would have never taken that girl. I find myself in something like that already. And when my fiancé, he told me that he don't have the little girl that he had is his granddaughter. And let me tell you something, and then long after I found out, and he had a little girl at my home all the time. So one day I saw the mother show up, and I said to him, but you told me that the kid is your granddaughter.
Turn down the TV or the phone that you have. Come here, hear this, you have echo, we are hear back yourself.
Okay, hold on, give me a second. Come here, hear this, you have echo, we are hear back yourself. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So, and all along he said, the little girl and his grandma is his granddaughter. And then long after I found out that it's not true. And so when I'm at work, the baby mother come by. And I heard from my neighbor, because I have my own home and whatever. And you know what? I'm going to put my, I'm going to talk patois. Those dirty bitches, those dirty men, they are lies, they are a cheater. And when they go out and mix up their dirty ass, they want to come in and bring problem on you. The lady must not take out the little girl. As I said, the little girl is not the problem. He is the problem. And they are a lie. And a cheater will always be a cheater. 100% counselor you go, you're going to still cheat. Jamaican man, they are biggest cheater and two-foot. It's a lie, and I would never take in a little girl. I would help support a little girl. Because yes, if she didn't ask to come in this world, he bring her in this world. But I will never take, the little girl in there because she's gonna show up herself and show up her color. She's gonna show up her color, and the worse again, she's a ghetto girl. As I said, I'm a ghetto girl myself. You're a decent woman out of ghetto. Don't get me wrong. But listen, I grew up in Waterhouse, and I know. I go to school in Tower Hill, and I know our type girls. You understand? And she said she's maybe she's a kind of aristocrat woman and things like that. Who wants that? At their business house, their business place, at their house. No. Help to support the little girl, but don't take her in your home. I met the grandmother in the country keep the little girl. The little girl to the grandmother in the country.
Yes.
Yes, leave the little girl to the grandmother in the country. Don't, because that woman gonna come there and call. Now, who can cuss like ghetto girl? I know because I grew up in ghetto. Who can cuss like ghetto woman? Are you kidding me? They kill you up in no time.
But the mother-in-law shouldn't say that neither. She look on it say, I fear her grand pitney. She shouldn't say that neither.
No, but take the little girls out there. And let them.
What the man want, the man want the three pitney them to grow together.
Well, he can bring them in those down there in the country every weekend. And, they get holiday, take them to the grandmother is. Or, the little girl could come by us, like on weekend or holiday. But don't take the little girl only and solely in the house.
All right, thanks for your opinion here. Cause the phone, I don't even know if I put the phone on silence. Cause everybody has to put it on silence and I press and I not hear nothing. All right, but I'm not telling a lie. Hello, good night.
All right.
Please turn off the phone and there's something. Hello?
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yeah.
I would say to that lady. Hello?
Yeah, me I try to turn on the phone. Yeah. Go ahead.
I would say to that lady, I understand who feels it knows it. All these people that calling in, they not experience this situation. Auntie Dana, I have been there. You understand? Because
Yeah.
my baby daddy, when
Yeah.
we were together, he went out and cheated on me. I dreamt about it. He did not tell me anything, I dreamt about it. And I asked him, and he said no, nothing like that. When I went to work, one of my friends who lived up there, that place, told me about it. And when I asked him, he cried like a baby and then admitted to me. Auntie Dana, I cried because I thought I was the only one. I was the first single mother.
Yeah.
And I told him, oh, I love this man. I said, okay, I'll take the baby, bring the baby home. And Auntie Dana, I know I could not deal with it. I know I couldn't deal with it, but because I wanted him to stay home.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want him go look fear.
Yeah, because every minute the baby sick, he run gone to the hospital, he run gone there, and all I do is stay home and cry.
All right.
So I would say the baby, she have to know her feelings. Don't let anybody force her to do anything. Because at the end of the day, is she going to feel it? You understand? She have to know.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me read that. Share a message, Blanca people. No, hold on, little. Auntie Donna, sometimes this girl just carry the baby. Auntie Donna, sometimes this girl just carry the little girl and just pack some clothes and just... Hold on, let me read it. Auntie Donna, sometimes this girl just carry the little girl with a bag of clothes and leave her and gone. And tell the security that to give her to her father. Hence, this is the reason why he wants me to keep her at our house. Auntie Donna, I don't hate the little girl, but I have a resentment for her, knowing that she said she don't. When I resent, that means you know what, have nothing to do with her. So better you know where you're tight, because even if you have resentment, remember the child not do nothing. You don't want the child in your house, fair enough. But that means that you will have the child then and might be resentment make you want to lick the child or treat the child bad. So it's better you put on your foot from now and say, it's either me go or the little girl come. And see which one of him I go choose. You understand? Because when you resent the pit, you got to take out your frustration on the child. Because every time you see the child, you remember what him do, or you remember the mother. So, don't make it reach the resentment stage. Hello, good night.
Hi, Auntie Dana, good night.
Yes.
I was thinking the same thing, just as you read a while ago. She told you that sometimes she have resentment.
Yes.
Not that she really hate the child, but you see when that hurt come across you, Auntie Dana,
Yes.
that's what's gonna happen to her. So it doesn't make sense to force herself because her husband and his mother want her to take
them don't married.
Consideration
But her spouse.
herself and her feeling and how she felt because she feel betrayed and let down and lied to. The man lied to her, and then now she must just take it in. Come on, ladies. We are human beings. When we hurt like that. Nobody's supposed to force this lady to take this child. The child is not the problem, but it can cause a bigger problem.
Definitely, because she can take out her frustration and her anger upon the little girl and hurt the child.
The child can come into the house and she ignore the child. Maybe just push little food, give her. It happen. I see it happen. This lady, she taking the child in front of the family. She said, oh, nice, I love the boy, I love the baby. And what you see behind the father back, that child feel it.
Mm-mm.
That child feel it because she still have the She have the resentment. So this lady after, and you know what now? You see, because she's a businesswoman, lady, you're still young. That man's still gonna cheat on you. A cheater is always gonna be a cheater. You need to set your priorities straight now. You see, like calling mother, I get on your case and talk about a theme house. You try get yourself not a house for yourself.
True.
Put your bank account in perspective, lady. Don't put the business in everything.
Don't you hear me always talk that something they over here?
Decide for yourself, lady, because it's going to end one day. It's
True.
going to end one day because the family start to resent you because you're not taking in our son cheating picnic from him. The business, everything, you better start set your priorities straight, lady. That's all I have to tell you. Because one day you're going to keep on putting, and you might just end up coming.
Don't get nothing.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Me always tell you no.
Put your perspective in order. Make sure you have a bank book sink off somewhere else. Trust me, lady, it's gonna come to an end one day. Especially like when mother get involved. No, you are the girl now. No, don't put up with that. Put yourself in. You have to put yourself first. Trust me.
Yes.
You have to love yourself. Him never love you when him go deal with her. Guess what, Auntie Dana? Him can meet the child, pay the school fee, send bus go pick her up, send the grocery, and don't have to deal with the mother. Theme crosses that make him put it out there and make him deal with it. Don't bring it in your house with your children. As the other caller said, that is going to set an example to your girls that they can put up with this type of behavior from men. No, you have to stick to your principle, lady. But all I tell you, so you see the bank account and business, you better try to put something one side for yourself. When rainy day come, you have it for go live off.
True.
Auntie Dana,
Bless you.
You have to start set our priorities straight now.
Oh, yes.
Don't just leave up the business like that and think say it's 50-50. You better put something else one side for yourself. Plus the 50 for yourself.
Definitely. All right. She a text. Hold on, Planka. Let me read her message. 70 number. I soon answer you back. Auntie, this baby mother have the audacity. When she comes there and she see me, she behave boisterous and letting me know that it is her baby father also. And saying that the two of us is baby mother. And he is always don't want to have any the confrontation. And he's telling me to stay inside. He doesn't want to be in the confrontation. And he's telling me to stay inside. Miss, remember, listen, you have to make up your mind, yeah. So it's either you pull out or make him say you're serious. Because if she come there and tell us that she a baby mother too, that means your sister trouble really spell out there, so. Remember she said that the two of we are baby mother. The two of we are baby mothers. Let me see if I see this a call, because this a phone. Hello, good night.
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Good night.
You call about 1,000,000 times if you want to for your baby mother.
Me say I'm the baby mother, but me I tell you say the pain of this story is not only with the child and the cheating, but why when these men are cheating they have to cheat with some woman that is lower than the woman that they presently have. Lady, I'm telling you, run like you hear news, because the mother-in-law is not with you. And the 3 ladies that called before, they're giving us sound and solid advice.
Yes, yep.
Indeed, this relationship is not going anywhere. Nowhere at all. The 3 last callers, they're giving you solid advice, sound advice. Take it and run. Because you're already in trouble with a person that we're not discriminating. You understand? They already describe her as a ghetto person.
Yes.
So, in the other hand, to why this lady know where you live, how she knows your whereabouts. Lady, take up your scandal bag or your bungalow.
No, she never said no. She said the baby mother carried the child at the gas station.
This is a never-ending story. The lady said bring him at the house to at the gate for the security to let him in. Because it sounds like a gated community.
No, man. She said it's to leave the child there and tell the security say forgive him the child. That means at the workplace. It never say house. I don't know. I don't know if me read it wrong.
This is a serious case. This is a lifetime case. If you want to live in misery right through. Right through. It's not something sensible where you could have said, all right, then you could work out the relationship and get the child into the place. But no, not develop suddenly.
True.
It takes time.
True.
So she better run because none of them, the man family, them not with her. She better run like she hear good news.
So what you say? She left, she go with your two pitney them?
I left the man and go on because this is a never-ending story. This is a new life, a fresh life. This child is going to be in their life forever and ever. When they are adults, still going to be in their life.
Definitely.
But she run. She not married. Even if she married, as the lady said, put something aside. Don't think about the business. Stock up yourself for a rainy day. It's truth, lady.
Yes.
First, the last 3 callers, good advice. Sound
and
advice.
guess what? Might be my tell she said him and her in a nothing when him and her in a stop now one of the pitney soon come too.
Like say he never have a baby and the baby show up now. So which other line now go tell? Lying forever. Lady run.
Might be him and tell she said him and her in a nothing now soon so one of the pitney come and she have to go take that one there too.
Exactly. He's going to do it again. Because he lied before, he's going to continue lie. So don't fall for him. Don't be weak. You can move on. You're a woman. We're strong. Keep it moving. Have a good night, listeners.
Yes, thank you for your call. She put up crying sign. Crying emoji. But I'm telling you something, Blanca people. Well, I miss all this phone start making noise now. It a ring. Put yourself as a woman in a fear. She was a whole away a woman, you know. Put yourself as a woman in. Remember, say she have her 2 pitney them. She know maybe she know where to go. Or she said it should have. I don't know if her money in there, but she said at the 2 of them business. It hard for she start over with 2 little girl. But I don't know if you say I make people who go through it call for her. I don't know if you say good night.
Hi, good night, Auntie Donna.
Yeah.
Listening to the live, I stand 100% behind the wife.
Yeah.
I would not say. Why should she sacrifice her happiness to suit the man? So the girl coming from Ghetto, that have nothing to do with the car. Okay, the girl can come from Ghetto, yes.
Well, I know Destiny seminar left me, man. Destiny not easy.
And me are not the worst or whatever. But
true.
The woman behaves and all that. You don't want to sentence yourself to a lifetime of unhappiness. Me would do it, and me never encourage you to do that. Because the woman will say, okay, then yes, she must take the child or whatever. When only in the situation, only
and that baby mother, I go always have a say, that child mother, I go always have a say in the pitney life and in a fear life. Can you hear the first thing she said, the girl come at the gas station, come say?
Me a baby mother too.
Me a baby mother too.
No, I would not say I stand 100%. I don't give you one because wife, I stand up 100% DNA, but even though I don't know you. God bless answer that.
Oh, she not married though, yeah, she not married. But right. The baby mother come in and I say, yeah, thanks. She go always be a baby mother in the village. She go come go on with her sitting. Might be a good to see her soon and push down one more come and tell you say she a baby mother too. Honest to God, I bet you try go get someone and go here pitting them. And if him love him, I go trail you. Him I go follow you and make her and say it's either or did or died. Yeah. Cause she go always say she a baby mother too. Cause yeah, good night.
Hello, good night.
Yes, good night, sir. Wow, refreshing.
Auntie Donna?
Yes, sir. Welcome to Blanca Shop at Topic. Like up the live, guys. Yes, sir.
Me like the show.
Thank you. Give me a little input for Wagwania as a man.
Yes, that's why I call to. We don't need a man opinion on the thing too. I am here with my baby mama. Listen to your program. I was getting a little nap on me. The program. I like it.
Yeah.
My take still on it is me agree with most I your callers. And my little extra input on me I now is that me kind of disturbed still as to most of the callers them now say what is the best interest for the child in all of this. Everybody dwell on the mother's feeling, the father's feeling, the baby mother, the outside one there. However, I think the biggest thing that we should look on here is really the child. And children fall in one of the vulnerable groups of society because they are children, elderly, whatever the case may be. I am not saying that the original common law union should be break up or the woman to take in the outside picnic. I'm not saying that. But amicable, I think both parties need to come together to find out the best interest of the child. You know what I mean? That child wasn't asked to be here. The father would have blundered. Yes, the original wife I had, common law union, would not have done any wrong, and she does not deserve to be emotionally, physically, and every other tortured by the man or the woman, you know, even though it's a ghetto woman. But I think the main focus should be the best interest for the child. How can we assist this child? Obviously, maybe the outside mother, she's, to me, based on what I'm hearing from you, the home that child is in may even be dysfunctional as well too. I mean, not saying, as I said, that the man should even be looking to pay rent for the other woman and the child or whatever the case may be, but some agreement needs to be reached at in all of this for the best sake of the child.
Hold on a second, interject. All right, the child innocent. I agree with that, but the problem is with the common law wife, right? Remember, you know, she have her 2 children, them theme. Him are the one we go out the road and come make misery in a fear life, you know. Look on it. So the child, what him want bring in pan her because true him and the baby mother in a so and it's now. And if him and the baby mother never in a so, because him never tell her no, him disown it. After the brawl, the baby mother come at the shop, come make brawl and she to the picnic and go out there and find out, you know. So what you say? Child innocent, yeah, so?
Yeah, man, the child
innocent,
the child completely innocent.
Yes, the mama go keep her picnic and you keep fear too and tell him say it's either or either.
All right, you're one of the solution, I know, and it is so tough. And from the outsider, I am not here to say which solution are the best sort of panacea to go about resolving the situation. But my thing about it is that the child should be the most important thing here for me. And I think the woman I had is being at the biggest disadvantage. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy for her to take in another child. Based on what me here, mentally, she can't even manage another child coming into the relationship because no, so the man step out to get that child. However, we have to look on the next part to say, the woman, the cantankerous woman, I go also tell the picnic, say, listen me, your father don't want you, your father never do nothing for you, your father this. So that child is also going to be grown with a hatred for his dad. For her, it's a baby girl. So daddy not like, because the woman are going to infiltrate a whole heap of things in a fear mind about the dad when really and truly she are the problem. So right here to me, you know what I mean, it's a tough one. I don't know how to work it out.
So when I hear you rub the father, that's all you depend on the child. Oh, you not rub the man. And say she fi go left him and make him go about. Oh, you not rub him.
But hold on, me can't say that neither, Auntie Dana, because why me not go say that neither. I don't know what that man and that woman would have gone through and build them empire. Them cannot start from where, you know what I mean, a whole heap of water.
So because man not build it, remember say him go do something wrong, you know. She not do nothing.
She not do nothing. Me nah go say she can leave the union neither, or she can left him because she can just walk out of something with him and her a build over the years too as well. So it's just a tough one for her, you know, and it's a tough one for the child as well too. So it's not a hard, it's not an easy decision from no party, Auntie Dana. And it's not so, when we just want most, I call them also take into consideration. Don't just look on it to say, yo, don't take in the child. Me nah go say neither the child should be taken in, if you understand. But holistically, look on the situation, how you can work it out best for every party. If as long as the woman can manage, if the woman can manage financially.
So all right, now stick up in. So to the little girl mother now out there.
Yeah, well, what we want happen to she now?
Me ask you, because, alright, your mother says she buy star out a war boat, a ghetto girl. And when she come at the shop, everybody knows say she did it. Alright, say she take her now and have her there. She a go want come, and she like me want see me picnic, this, that. She and that woman a go all and the woman a go have it in her head, say, she and her baby father in a something same way. So she never have no peace there, so.
The old fire stick business, they always easily catch, and that's why I'm saying to you, I'm going to clearly against Auntie Dana. Now I'm going to say she be taking the child because it can cause problem there. But when I say one agreement needs to come, all right. You see the woman a yard. One of the decision that can be arrived at. I mean, now say she can do it mentally. She can't manage with the whole pressure, knowing that the woman they can't tangle or cause from. She can step out of the union, step out of it and start over fresh. Because the man want to bring in the third picnic and raise them 3 picnic them in a one union so they can mel and gel and whatever the case may be. Obviously, she can't manage that then. She can't manage that. So one of the options is that she can move away. And guess what? Me not going to tell her to move away. But if she think that mentally, financially, she can manage by moving away and give man him space and start afresh, she can do that. So it needs even sort of some counseling or other sort of interjection or intervention, sorry. Because as what me I say now, Auntie Dana, me not going to tell her if she left for a man neither, because that's something with them cannot build over the years and just step away and leave the woman now if it come get where she work so hard for. Then can go through court, then split up with them need to split. But my thing still, Auntie D, it's just a tough one and it's a sad situation. And the man mess up the thing, you know what I mean? But me still feel like the child should not be placed at a disadvantage. Neither both the common law. We no business about the woman over this still. Honestly, she basically, me not know care for her. Because she know to say the man did already in a relationship and she also caused herself to be pregnant as much as the man caused her to be pregnant. There's so too. You know what I mean? So I blame both parties. There's some, blame the common law wife for the dollar there at any time. But the child as well should get the best treatment from whatever ends our father got a miracle work or whatever the child may be, because the child is an innocent child for me.
Thank you so much. Let me take our next call.
No, Auntie Dana, the baby mother here want to give fair opinion.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the baby mother, all right.
Auntie Dana, let me tell you something. It can work out if the common law wife want it that way. In the sense that I would not take in the child. No day, no way, no shape, no else, not taking the picnic. You see, the baby mother, the man have to put him foot down and stand the ground. If it even for go court and say, listen to me. Whatever the judge order, you pay restraining order, everything, I say, listen to me. I have my home. You didn't know, say me have my home. You back off. Me look after the picnic winner. In a nothing, prove it to the wife, say, you're not in a nothing with the baby mother. You understand?
Yeah.
The child come first in this situation. It's sad to know say man go pick a bubble and the bubble just right, and then the common law wife have to deal with it. It is very sad, very frustrating, but it sounds like the common law don't even want to deal with the child.
True. But you know, remember, you know, we have to be fair. We have to always put ourselves in the other woman's foot. Because enough time woman blame woman. You could put yourself in a fair shoes. Remember, she have a happy life, you know. And him now come bring misery to she. Me that come out, you know. And me that safe. Me no know. Me that come out.
You can't, no, you see, you should know mentally and physically say, look here, John, me can't manage. Me can't come out. She have made a decision on her own. So here, me need some space, me need some time to think about this, and in doing that, me and my kids, the man will have to go. The comfort of our children will not be as a result of his infidelity. The man has to go some. If you want to go with other baby mother that feel this way,
but he come like say, remember they no married no, and remember say 3/4 of the business are him. So him not go nowhere. Either you go live in there, you live at one part of the house. Me that come out.
Him no want go nowhere. Then he have to pay me some child support in this. Me I can't go afford. So me and my opinion will alright, or me can finance myself and here one. You go deal with your bungle and your problem. My opinion will live our happy life. You go deal with that the baby mother that take her right there and that the stress there.
Alright, thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, we have to alright, hold on a second. Let me take a next call. Hello, good night. Let me go for something.
Hello?
Yes, good night. Give you 2 cents. Me I come. Talk.
Good night, Auntie Donna. Good night.
Good night.
Listen, I just want to say a few things. I would go. Because me sit down and say, I get very vexed. I listen to this thing. Yes, we have to take consideration, but like the last caller speak just now and said, the child support thing, being as though he own 3/4 of the business, the child support thing would be good and take herself out of it. As far as I see, the baby mother is a problem, the other woman, because she knows that the man have him woman and she gonna lie down and get pregnant for him and she come go on like Bulldog and Double Conqueror. Not only
no, you can't say that, you know, because might be the baby mother never know. Because them your man are wicked and lie and dirty. So make we put the benefit of the dog. But when me want to know if she have a conversation with the baby mother.
Right, a woman to woman talk instead of flair. But the way he did it, I see power, I see control, and the way him just have come because him and not, like you say, not getting along, and you know him a demand or say like, you know, him want to bring the daughter come there. And I also think the mother should not put the pressure on that woman because she's not entitled, she's not obligated. The child is innocent, yes, you understand, but she's not obligated. Her feelings is so more concerned. You know what I'm saying? She have other children. There was a young girl that called in. She gave a long explanation.
Yeah, with her father.
Of it all. Right, and you have to look into that part. And it's not only with him, it's how it affects the other children. You understand? Because I remember I thought I was the only child at one point. And my father bring a child come when I was, 13 years old and said, this is your sister. And I reject her immediately. That's not my sister.
Yeah.
But today that I'm an older person, I would love to get to know her. I don't resent her anymore. You know, but more than less, because sometimes you pick up some problems and you can't really deal with it. You try to cope with it, but then you get yourself into a situation. Maybe she could give it a try, but if she can't cope with it, go to child support, get what you have to get, and move on with your life and make it happen. If you really want it to work, he would change up his folly grounds, because Uta says she gonna take the child, him have this control over her, and him still go there and go do the same thing with other people, or still have a interfere. Mine, you know, the baby mother want, she want this, she want that, she want where she want to. So a problem that.
Yeah. Well, Auntie, she a text.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Auntie Donna, big up yourself. Love you always.
Yeah.
I always follow you from day one.
Thank
Love
you. Bless up. Yeah. Well, I'm planking the phone. Let me pull it back. Let me read our message you could have planker. Hold on, let me read the message. Auntie Donna, listening to your conversations, some of you callers telling me to leave my spouse. How can you tell me to leave my spouse when I didn't do anything wrong? Yeah, there. Hold on. Auntie Donna, listening to your conversation, some of your callers telling me to leave my spouse. How can you guys tell me to leave my spouse when I didn't do anything wrong? Auntie Donna, I am comfortable in my home. I am just saying that I am not. Hold on. Let me read over because I not comprehend what you say. Auntie Donna, listen to your callers. They are telling me to leave my spouse. How can they tell me to leave my spouse when I didn't do anything wrong? Auntie Donna, I am only saying that I am not going to take care of another woman's child into my house because he was the one that went out there. Why don't you guys debate and say the girl should leave my You know what? Blanca, I don't talk. I no look. We are here there. What are sitting? That's why I tell you, I don't want to talk about you. Because some man, when you tell them to left them and then take it to another level. Boy, wait. That's why I tell you, somebody answer this question, because I don't know what to say. Good night. We never tell us if you left your man, you know, we say. Me would have come out and make him say who him choose. Yeah.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Good night.
Good night. I've been listening, and the gentleman that called in, he had a very valid point, but I think what he was trying to say is there's other solutions.
Yeah.
The one that sticks out to me is that grandmother that's telling the wife to take the child. Why don't the grandmother take the child? Or another family member, and that way the child would be in the family, the father could financially take care, and the wife won't have the stress of raising another child that's not hers if that's not what she desires. That's just one plausible solution. There's others, but if the wife wants to save the relationship and know for a fact she do not want to raise another woman's child, even though it's her husband's child, go to therapy with him and discuss some other solutions. There are solutions.
Hold on a second, miss. Hold on a second. Don't move. The lady that texting, right? I mean, I feel like a Jashi ban on a Jashi crush up snap me take out time lunch kid. We're not telling you to leave your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend, you know. What you wrote to us, you say you don't want to keep another woman child, you're not gonna do it. So me over here and other Plancatarians saying, come out of the house, then I make him say you're serious and go somewhere. Cause if see mother tell us say you unfair if you don't want him picnic coming at the house, and you say you and him there for 12 years or whatever years, and have 2 children together, 2 girls, and him do that. We not tell us if you left your man. Well, work it out then. Make we go to. No, I'm not going to say that. Work it out. Work it out. Miss, go ahead, yeah, Carla, go ahead.
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, there's other solutions, basically. I feel like they could work it out by just coming together, and she's stating exactly what she's not going to do. She's not going to raise his child because it's not something that's going to be good for her mental health.
Yes.
She didn't do nothing wrong, and she don't want to do it. And what she's not going to do, she's not leaving her house. And he's the one that step out of the relationship and have the child. So there's other alternatives. If you don't want the child raised by her mother because she's ghetto or maybe don't have the structure to raise the child, figure it out. Get somebody else that might want the child that he could be in the child's life, and the child would be safe and nurturing and have access to the mother and him. Or pay the freaking money for the apartment, whether he wants to or not. That's the consequence he has for doing what he did.
Right you know, ma'am. See some of these people where come over here with them topic. We don't have to open yourself for criticism, sorry, and for other people opinion. Nobody wasn't bashing you, you know. And nobody now tell you if you left your man. What there let me talk uptown, because you are uptown and I am ghetto.
All right, Auntie Donna.
Yes, hold on. Yes. No disrespect here. Probably it depends on the background that you were grown up with, right? You stated that the baby mother is ghetto. No, we are not disputing the fact that she's ghetto. What we are saying based on your texts that you have sent to Auntie Donna is that you are in a position or in a situation where you have 2 children for your spouse. He went out and get some ghetto girl pregnant. You heard about it from 2020 and he denied it. Fast forward now, you knew about the child because one of your workers had told you and he denied it. And if they weren't abroad last year, you would not have known about the child. No. You are stating in the texts that you wrote to me that you will not accept your spouse child into your house, that he went out there and get with a ghetto girl. And that's what exactly what you wrote. You said ghetto. No. We and I sympathize, and other persons are sympathetic towards you, saying that you should not take the child in. Bear in mind, ain't none of us over here had been saying for you to leave your man. Because a lot of us, I can see that you definitely love this man. And I ain't telling you not to love him. But what persons were saying, don't tell me next. Let me address it, because I don't want anybody to go and tell, this is Jamaica. And I don't know what she will, I'm going to speak publicly now. This is Jamaica, and I don't want nobody to go and tell their man that Miss Donna was on a program telling her to leave her man. No, I was just emphasizing that you should put yourself first. I was just emphasizing that the position that you are in, you need to make your own decision whether you're going to stay, whether you're going to take your 2 girls and go. You stated to me that you have shares in the business and you're opening another woman business, which is you're going to do woman stuff there, right? I never tell you to leave your man. I'm just saying, I understand and I applaud you for not wanting to keep the child. And I am saying that man is going to always be into some form of relationship with the child mother. Secondly, you said that remember, you write this and have here as evidence. You wrote and said that they are not in any relationship because he doesn't go anywhere and he's always home, etc. But he wants you to keep the child because he does not want to pay rent for her to have the child living somewhere else, because as you stated, she's from the ghetto. You wrote and said his mother wants you to take the child in with your 2 girls. And you said in the text that you wrote to me that you are not and you don't feel comfortable looking after the ghetto woman child. Now, at no point in time did Auntie Donna came on her live and stated that you must leave your man. I'm saying I would take my children and go and let him make a decision if he wants me or if he wants the baby mother or what. Now, if you want to stay in that relationship, it's fine. You wrote and you asked, but because persons are bashing him, I can clearly see that you are so in love with him that you don't want to hear anybody tell you to leave. What are you looking? Are you looking at a pity party where persons must side with you and tell you that he's wrong? Well, if you don't want to hear that he's wrong, or if you don't want to hear to go, or if you don't want to hear anything that we are saying over here, remember it is a hot topic. And as I told you this morning, the views and the opinions are not necessarily Auntie Donna or anything to do with Auntie Donna and the hot topic. So what I'm going to say to you is that I'm going to leave your topic alone, because you want me and the Planketarians not to voice their opinion, because you definitely stated in your text message to me that we are telling you to leave your man. And we persons were just taking up for you, say he's not a good man. So probably you don't want nobody to talk anything bad about your man. So the problem you're having is the child then. So you love him, you take him back, you are okay with him going out there and having a woman, but you don't, you resent the child. You stated that in the text, that you resent the child. When you say you resent the child, that means you despise the child. And I stated that if you are going to be in a relationship and you resent the child, then you will harm the child. Because when you get upset and you see the child, you're going to take out the anger on the child. Remember, that child is not yours. So whatever it is that you are going through at the time, or whatever it is that you are feeling at the time, you're going to want to take it out on that child. So it's best you leave that child with his or her, with her mother, and you spend time with your two children, and then you and that baby daddy work out what you're going to do next. I don't want to go any further, because you are saying that we are telling you to leave your man. Persons were just saying that they would not take in the child into their house. That's what the topic is about. And I stated that I'm going to take side with you. So please be very careful. This is Jamaica. I don't want anybody to come after me. I never tell you to leave your man. All right? Please make this public. Hold on, Planka Shop. It's best you call me, you know. Best you call me. Because we are not influence you to leave your man. You see why some of the persons cannot... I shouldn't have drank the cold drinks. You know why? A lot of persons stay out of people relationship, right? Is that you come to persons for help, you're going through a dilemma, you're going through something, and then you go to people for help, and then when you hear the truth, you cannot accept the truth. You want persons to pretty up things for you guys. You don't want to hear the raw truth when persons just say, okay, he's wrong. So what I'm seeing here now, you love this man so much that you don't want to accept the fact that he's wrong to go out there and get a child, but you want us to put the blame on the baby mama. Let me go to our next topic or our next call, yeah? I ain't got nothing more to say. Hello, good night.
Good night, Auntie.
Yes.
You need to remind them the caller. Auntie Dana?
Yes, I'm listening to you, my darling.
Alright, this caller, I'm not being disrespectful or anything, but I think this topic, I think this is more for the Jerry Springer or Maury show. This is Priyanka Shop. She don't need no help.
Yeah, because she's going to say we are telling her to leave her man.
Yeah, tell her this is not Jerry Springer or Maury show, alright?
Okay.
This is the Priyanka Shop. So she has to take criticism and she has to also accept help if she need that. Nobody's telling her anything like that.
No, we were just saying that he was wrong. So probably she wants us to say the woman is wrong.
He's offended.
Yeah.
She's offended. Yeah, she have to take this to Mario or Jerry Springer.
Definitely.
All right.
All right, let me take her next call.
All right, boss.
But you call look at my chest. Hello, good night. Fear phone connect. Boy, we have to have that topic here. Wait, let me take two calls and see what she say. Hello, good night.
Hi, Auntie Donna.
Yes.
It's me again. Now I'm listening to the topics again, to the you know what's going on. Okay, she said that she doesn't want to take the child in.
Yes.
She doesn't
Precisely.
want to leave our common law husband.
Yes.
She loves him. We all can see that. And I'm gonna put myself in her shoes.
Mhm.
This is where we go cornerly mining, what the Bible speak about. Because I'm gonna put I go to a similar situation.
Yes.
This is why when I called and I said what I said. I also have a grandmother that have 9 children. She have a husband that have other children on the outside. She still kept him, accept him. The kids them would come around and stuff like that. Now them my grandmother 86-year-old. Them kids they are big kids now. And them still come and accept her and love her and deal with her, the outside kids. Even one of the baby mother and her is still good friends. She come to family reunions and they go to church together and they go to events together. Now if you can have a relationship like that, then it will work. You can't just point blank jump out there and say you don't want to take the child because that's your man. And if you love the man, you're supposed to love the child. The same way we as women want a man to pick we up with fairy one. You understand? Now, point blank is she doesn't want the child there. So it's going to be a situation between him and her because he might be fighting with her, you know, to take the child because he don't want to have to deal with the other baby mother.
Yeah.
Now, if she don't take that child, then it's going to be a problem out there for her. So now she got to make the decision, like you said, and like everybody is advising. If you don't want to take the child, and that becomes a situation where you and him cannot get along, because it's going to happen if that's what he wants, and the family will fight you. You might want to decide to, find somewhere for yourself. If it's money that you're looking at, do it on your own. Get the help that you need. Go to the court, get the help that you need. The business, whatever business, second business you're gonna start, that can help you. Have faith. I mean, everybody have feelings, and yes, you're gonna hurt and stuff like that. But there is God to get you through this. You never know why this is happening in your life. This could be another level that God is trying to put you to, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes things seems negative and we just got to run with that little negativeness and turn it into a positive deal, because we never know what the Lord have in store for us. I sit down with someone for 13 years trying to make it work. You know what I'm saying? I have another baby mother outside. But it's not like I didn't know of that. I put myself in that situation thinking that, but it was never no good. He's a narcissist. You understand? And I have to let him go. We can't sit down and go and like say we can't do it on our own as women. We can do it on our own as women. You have 2 girl children, and if that's what it is, that's what it is. Don't sit down and take her. The simple fact that you say you don't want to take the child in. That's it.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night.
Blanca people, let me put in 2 little set. No, like up the live. No, what do you know? I'm going to say 2,000 likes and nearly 4,000 smaddy the fire. Nearly 5,000 I mean. No. You see, that's why we have to be careful. Hold on, chat text. Hold on. No, I'm under this. Hold on, Blanca shop. Hold on there. Hold on, Plankers. I can't ever get to what my message them go. Hold on. Never see, hold on. She take down the picture. Oh, hold on. Hold on, the Blanca shop. Auntie Donna, I see that you are getting upset. No, I'm not getting upset, I am just frustrated to say that. She said she see me, I get upset. I'm not upset, but me read your message. Auntie Donna, I see that you are getting a bit upset as to what I text. The emphasis, I wanted person's opinion when I say that I don't want to keep the child. I am still in love with my baby father, Auntie Donna. but I resent the child, and he wants me to bring the child into the house to live with my 2 children. We are not having any problem. The problem is the child that he wants to bring into the house. And we are saying that, and I am saying to you, so what is the point then? If you still in love with him, what is the point asking me to discuss this topic? Him going go no. I am the host. I have to be very nice. He will go out there and do it over again and come right back to you. So I'm going to close this topic and speak on another topic. Because you're saying I'm getting upset. I'm just saying we were looking out for your best interest. But that is why we have to be careful, Planka people, how we get involved and say things in other people relationship. Because we are here having a topic. And remember, that is why I said I put up a disclaimer. A lot of persons want solution, but they cannot take the raw truth. When 2 head go up on pillar at night time, a man goes so now your ears and by your neck, that's something completely different. Now, you are torn, so definitely the child are your problem. Definitely, you don't want the child for their own. You nor your picnic nor the man. You don't have to work out that one. So what I am saying is that you don't want the child around your children them, nor around your baby father. So make the child stay with the mother, because might be, just saying, frustration and resentment can lead to abuse. Add them together. Because you're going to look on the child, I remember say, I married down the lane there, so, at the mother, and she come in your life. So, may I ask Uno tonight, and ask you, deal with this with psychiatrist, family, counselor, etc. Me not have nothing more to say. Because Jamaica me live. Alright, next topic. Good night.
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Yes, good night, Antonella.
Yes.
You know, sir, one question I want you to answer. After listening to
Lady, me I left that place here. Me I get up people, I'm not busy in a uptown people. I'm not nobody come for me, ma'am. I mean, I tell no man to left them, man. Let me load that topic here. Because she I get defensive.
Oh, yeah, because it's so like...
Cockroach the business in a foul fight, then we get them up.
Like if I want uptown girl, the man gets pregnant, she wouldn't have no problem with that. But because I just don't feel like that's the problem.
That me I say. My granny say cockroach no business in a foul fight. For we name cockroach. Alright, cause I thought I was helping, but it seems as if she think me cause she never said me, we over here I tell her to leave her man. Now I tell her soul to left them man, Baba. Alright. Good night. Oh no laugh, cause at this. Yes, good night.
Good night. Okay. I'm gonna tell the lady what to do.
No, we don't want to tell her nothing in Jamaica me live and I get to me live.
No, but listen.
Cause me never wait that go that way, yeah.
Listen, he did her wrong, right?
Miss him did her right. Miss no said that tonight, yeah, come. He look like that lady I want to put me in a problem.
No,
the man doing nothing wrong, miss. Pick up nonsense, no and talk. Him not do. Make we go in the mother. Make we take up the mother-in-law to where rule the wife them in the house. Mom, him not do nothing wrong. Everything where him do. Mom, pick out sense out and nonsense, no Lord Jesus.
No, what I'm saying, if you want to stay in a relationship, stay. But you have the handle and the blade. What you need to do is put her foot down and tell the man what she wants.
Miss, she no want nothing, ma'am. She alright, ma'am. Make me talk over here tonight. Hold on, no make we done this here talking. You know, pick up the rate, ma'am. Me can't go in a full fight, ma'am, because I nearly get myself in a trouble, ma'am. I mean, I don't know if man the pampilla read and all this way me I say, if you come wind me up here now.
I'm not. Just one more thing. The baby mother, she chose to have the child, right? The
Lord
outside girl or whatever.
Jesus.
No, wait, no, Auntie Donna.
Yeah, me no want to
She
talk
need to
about it
raise
because me
her
a
own
pick up something
child.
when me not have to pick up. Make we done it
No,
now,
but
make
I'm
we go
saying
talk
that
about it.
the so-called ghetto girl needs
Yeah,
to raise
dear
her own picnic
Jesus.
and have visitation rights to the father.
Listen,
And
miss.
that man needs to go have a seat in the corner because one caller said it's control him want to have over everybody and he just don't want to pay the rent for next month to come soccer her.
Lord
Get a
Jesus,
girl.
miss,
That's what it
I
is.
Jamaica. Listen what me I say, no? Listen what me I said to you. Pick up sense out of nonsense. And nonsense out of sense. I don't know where the man there in the house, you know. And to hold
So?
that might be the woman could have all the man in her phone and say me and my plan. Me no want to go nowhere. Yeah. Make we leave that case, yeah.
Alright, so we finished with the topic.
Yeah,
then.
we don't want to go in at them topic here again. For me I smell trouble.
Alright.
Yeah. Alright, me we left this tonight, yeah. What a sitting. Me not tell anybody, make we talk about the mother-in-law, them know when I house want run the daughter-in-law their life and tell them what to do. Planka shop and no want see if going tonight. Good night.
Good night, Auntie. Please take me for life, please.
Wonder if I baby mother this. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Talk make them hear, you know. Just put something in your mouth. No man, get a pillar. Text it and read it out. I'ma read it out. Yeah. Yes, hold on there. Yes, Tammy, come square the live. Yeah. Good night.
Hi, y'all.
Hi, Tammy.
Mister, after I wake up, I go pee and me check the phone. Jesus.
Yes. Blanca shop.
Anyway, let me tell you something, right? The lady that's messaging you, and she says she's not going to be leaving her baby father. It's fine for you to feel that way. It's also okay for you to feel, varying emotions as it relates to the child. However, if you phone Planka Shop and looking for advice, you are supposed to have a thick skin. People have different opinions, and as much as some of the opinions are bitter to swallow, it is a public platform and people will opine as they choose to. What you need to do within yourself is, number one, have a conversations with that baby father of yours. His loyalty was to you, so you can't blame anybody else. It is, as much as you say you resent the child, it isn't the child's fault. But, I understand you're a woman, you're hurt. What you also need to understand, that for the rest of your life with that man, 18 years of that child's life is going to be a part of your life until that child gets to adult stage. So if you still insist on being with that man and you say that he is now true to you, you need to get yourself and that man and see a therapist. You also need to discuss with the man options moving forward, because he's bent on becoming a part of being present in the child's life. Also, because it's flesh of his flesh and blood of his blood, likewise the two that you have with that man, he is going to want the two children that you have to be a part of their siblings' lives. What persons are telling you over here, it's not meant for ill will. It's not meant for you to feel bad. We're just trying to give you options to move forward. You can't have your cake and eat it. You need to think
carefully about what it is that you want. And if all else fails and the man is bent on not paying rent for the baby mother, just move her in your house in a different section. All right? Good night.
All right, bless. Joshie, turn off the pipe. Hold on the plank up here. You finish? I sleepwalk. You finish? Joshie? Sleepwalk. Go on up back. A kitchen in my go. When he be there sleep and he want pee in the plank of it. I saw me see boy got in the road and kitchen me have to run him down and came in the bathroom. Yeah. Anyway, you know. Lord Jesus. Alright, so I'm going to look for the next hot topic. Well, we don't want no more about that caller. We'll leave that. Hello, good night.
Hello, Auntie Nana.
Hi, good
What
night.
is the topic? What is the topic? Are we still allowed to comment on
No, we'll leave that topic there because she get defensive. But two people are say she come out and me say me would have left and gone and make him choose which one are we more and hold on, to share text. Me say would have make him choose which one are we want and so she has said we are tell her to leave her spouse. You understand? So she text me here. She said, Auntie Dana, hold on. She said, Auntie Dana, I don't want you to be upset or the viewers. I'm just saying I thought persons would sympathize and speak about the child, not telling me to break up my relationship because I have already mend and forgiven him for what he have done. But it is the child that I have a problem with in my house. Okay, go ahead, ma'am. We don't have for that.
Let me speak about the child. So, Miss, the child is not your problem. The child is already here, right?
I want that boy.
Your problem is your spouse, not the child, not the baby mother. Any ill will feeling that you have towards that child, you need to take it out on your husband. Okay? Not the other baby mama, not the ghetto girl, the other baby mother, just like you are. And you need to understand is that this could have been turned the other way. You could have been that other baby mother that had an outside child. Okay? We know it's your spouse. It's your common law spouse. It's not really your spouse, but your common law spouse. Okay? She has much right, the other baby mama, not the ghetto girl. Get it right. Because when you say ghetto girl, you acting as if she's below your level. She's not. Y'all the same. Y'all got child from the same man. Okay? Get to understand that that other baby mama has feeling also. Her child has as much as right as your child have. So your problem should be with your husband. If you forgave your husband, you need to leave that child alone. You need to give her. You can't want the cold and don't accept the calf. Now, if you don't want that child in your house, right? You have to take your husband and that other baby mother and make a plan. Okay? Make a plan. Don't have animosity. Make a plan. Plan to figure out what is the next step. Because even though you're common law, I think you need to go and figure out what common law wife rights is. Because although you have a business, he have a right too. He have a child. If that mother go put that father on child support, it coming out of your money too. So, and here's the whole thing. How do we know is that mother gonna give up her child anyway?
All right.
What get a mother give up her child? You know what I wanted to?
All right, bless up. Let me read some comment. Line full. All right, bless you. Alright, please like and share up the live, guys. Please likes and shares. Hold on then. Let me read some WhatsApp message, Blanca people. Hold on. Wanna give me a little break on the call them. Okay, this is a long one. Okay, auntie, so I met this man some time ago and got pregnant for him. He told me that he had a girlfriend overseas, but I didn't pay that any mind because he showed me love and I was fooled. When I met him, he introduced me to his mother and daughter, but little did I know that he was gonna get married to the woman from abroad. I always see him posting the little boy baby, which I didn't know was his. One day I asked him about it and he told me that it is child with the foreign girl. And at that point I was already pregnant and didn't want to get out rid of the child because I don't believe in abortion. Anyways, I continue the relationship because of love. I have a child also, auntie, so this is my second child. Auntie, this man show me nothing but love and him fool me. One day, now my auntie, he invited me to his house. And when me go, is a woman me see fly the door open and ask me if I'm here the new baby mother. Auntie, me shock. Or when you finish, me not understand because the part where you say auntie, me shock, you have to finish type and let me read out it because it's long. One day, he invited me to his house and when me, alright, she's still typing. Hold on a second, Blanca shop. She's still a type. Auntie, I think that she was expecting was for the Blanca shop to bash the ghetto girl. Okay. Alright, hold on. And when me check it out, the other, and oh, this is a lady where read something about shock. And when me check it out, it is another woman we have a picnic for him. So that a 3 picnic. Him claim this one is not his name. Is not in his name, so he's not sure of it. Your story complicated because I still not understand how you reach the one that baby mother there and one there. Alright, this person said, good night, Miss Donna. I am here watching your live. I am now pregnant for a married man. So looking to have baby this summer. His wife does not know about. Hold on, too much message. Me I'll mix up the message there. I don't know how that one here come. Hold on, Blanca shop. Good night, Auntie Donna. I am now pregnant for a married man. His wife I'm going to have baby this summer. His wife does not know about us. Auntie Donna, I never know that this man was married because I never see him in a wedding ring before. I met him at my workplace. Now when I know that I am pregnant, he is telling me that he is married and he does not want his wife to know about my child. He is supposed to go to the university hospital and give blood for me. And he's letting me know that he cannot go to give blood because his wife have friend at work. Blanca tonight. Lord God. Let me know a message them. He's supposed to go to the university hospital and give blood for me. But he does not want to go, saying his wife have friends that work up there. Auntie Donna, I am so depressed right now because I am pregnant. My pressure is up. I am so stressed out. From I get pregnant, this man hardly want to come around me. And he was the one that asked me to have a baby. I'm not laugh at you know. He was the one that asked me to have a baby for him. Well, I let me read some of them messages, yeah? The message I light up. Auntie Dana, the lady wasted my whole night. I left work to do online and stayed up and act up. And the lady don't want advice. She made that man still because she was definitely accepting his daughter. Auntie Dana, I have Auntie Dana, good night. I have 2 sons and I am presently pregnant. My first child, father migrate. And Auntie Dana, I am now pregnant for another woman, man. I have a child who is 7 and I am now pregnant with another one for him. He lives with his woman, Auntie Dana. I don't live in his community. I live in another community. I see him every weekend and he pays the rent where I am living and he don't let me short of anything. I don't business with no woman in a yard. Hold on there. I read. I don't business with no woman in a yard, Auntie Dana. I am comfortable. I am not going to his house or troubling him about his woman at home. I only want to know that me and my child is okay and he have a relationship with them. Wow. Yeah, Tikal. Boom come from foreign and got married and you tell me I go say him married or if him want go foreign. Miss, you have to call in with your story because it kind of complicated where you are right. She said it's a tough situation. Hold on. Okay, good night, Miss Dana. First time calling messaging. My cousin asked me to call in to come and listen to your live. Please don't call out my name or my number. Why you not tell me your name? Auntie Dana, I am pregnant now for somebody who is on your live right now. Husband. What you just say? Wait. Hold on there. Good night, Auntie Dana. Please don't call out my name or my number. You didn't put any of them. She started fine. So my cousin called me and asked me to join your live. Good night, Auntie Dana. I am now pregnant for somebody who is on your live right now, husband. Auntie Dana, it is a very, very complicated story. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to read out this for me. I don't want to. Hold on. Personal type. Auntie Dana, please don't bash me or let your plankers bash me. I met both of them when they came to Jamaica last year in my community to visit family members. The husband came back because he had etc. And he came back and told me that he loved me from the first time he saw me, but because his significant other was there, he did not get the time to speak. We went on, he took me for the weekend and to a villa on the beach. And we were there for the whole weekend, Miss Dana. And I am now pregnant. He is now back. He is now back in America and he sends my money every 2 weeks and is taking care of me while pregnant and said I must keep it a secret. But he wants me to leave the district where I am living now because his wife family is from there. My belly is not really showing. I am planning on moving into another parish in the Kingston area where I live. Auntie, this is really a very complicated story. Sometimes we do things without even realizing what we get ourselves into. This man sends me phone everything and he tells me that he loves me. No, I don't really love him, but I am carrying his child. Why anybody want to sit? Why, hold on there. Let me get that card. Blanca wife, Blanca mother, Blanca girlfriend. Boy, you hear somebody where they pay you now. Jamaica is not a safe place. My back all catch me. Whoa, me take your Windex back row, me take shine my phone rub my back. Hard God. You hear? We at that last night. What a sitting. The man said if he left the community, if I wife family live there. Good night, Blanca people. Hear me now, good night, Carla.
Good night, thank you very much.
Yes. You shut up, you stuff up your mouth. Hold on there, little. Me no want no wife or nobody. Me no want no refinite Blanca shop, you know, car. Right? Hold on, no laughing matter in the shop. What me want something cold to drink. Hold on, just calm. Stuff up your mouth. You know no pillar can throw over your head. No pillar bag. Alright, let me take you off my live car. My brain, me no want nobody go catch up because if I go here say I'll Blanca wife then iPhone yeah. And I watch him would have feel it for that the plank. Hold on there. Pinky no call you now. Me finish with the other lady with the stuff up motor say. Let me hear the tour before me put you out the car. Me no want nobody have a heart attack for you tonight. What you say? Then I hear you now. Talk to me. Eh. Alright, put it back a pillar in your mouth. Because I can't bring forth so much things. Alright, talk now. Wait. Better I want to talk on the story. Talk.
I'm very sorry, right? So, I'm working in England.
You have your baby father in England?
Yeah. I'm very sorry. He's a Dominican.
Yeah.
I'm a England.
You have a man in England?
Yes, my Jamaican too.
In what?
My Jamaican too. But I live up in England.
He's a Jamaican but he live in England?
Yes, I do. So, I know my grandfather. You know what?
Where you say the one in England ups and down?
No, the yellow Jamaica,
him not really there warm.
No, I ain't there warm, but I swear involved na Facebook photo.
Him in a Facebook. Push up a pillar more in your mouth, eh?
Facebook,
Tete.
Instagram, Tete.
Yeah.
And I was the first one on the civic devices to go foreign.
Him always up on my phone and look for the woman them figure foreign.
I was the first influence to
I look on woman, yeah, figure foreign.
Yeah. So, in areas of an argument over that, right?
Oh, so you always have an argument with him over it, him a look woman in a phone?
Yes. When you are here for fashion, on the phone in now, and someone that can take the work on the phone.
Yes, him a talk to another woman.
Yes, answer that. So, one decided to come to Jamaica. The England one decided to come to Jamaica.
So your England man decide to come to Jamaica?
Yes, auntie. So here the man, I got go and tell what the auntie.
So the man come and him have a grand time at the hotel.
Oh God, auntie. Tell her it was so nice.
What you say, oh God, auntie, what?
It was so nice.
It was so nice.
Yes, auntie. Wait to know. So, me and the man, was there something. The day before, something.
So you and the man that watch your baby father call on your phone?
Yes, auntie, I called him. When I returned to England, I said, why you so green so much?
So him don't know say you have man out here?
No, really. Because I have a beautiful, but when you know the time, I'm so.
Or you tell him say you have a baby father, but you and him not depend nothing too tough?
Yes. So until then, I was on the second child now. You know, I give you what here. You know, with the water and then the money over. When you give it father now. And then the thing that's in the little line was ended. I said to the baby father.
So after the man gone back, you have sex with your baby father?
Yes, after that. So right now, when we check up from your family, we can fight from your family. I don't know if it's
So you're pregnant now, you don't know who shall of them you're pregnant for?
no, the baby born.
So the baby born now?
Yes, but the baby born look like the baby father, and the baby born look like the man at England.
Rastafari. So baby favor two of them?
Yes, answer that.
Merciful. So what? You want to give them half?
Yes, what you say? Yes.
You know say you have to take bad things, make joke. You know say a bad thing. So the baby so you have in the same period of time, you have sex with two men.
Yeah.
Are you pregnant and have the baby right now? And the baby and the baby born favor the two man.
Yes.
So which one of them you are going to give the pitney to?
Well, I'm saying you know, so you're gonna England and other people there.
So the one in England now no pitney, so you go give him.
Well, you can't see one thing, so you go for the December and understand. Sometimes, sir.
So you go put it, hold on. You go do half and half, so you go put the two names on the birth paper.
No, so answer that. When I don't know, the England man, this time about him, you know.
So the England man, the more take care of the pitney.
Yes, I take
Me
care.
feel like the Jamaican man pitney then.
They take care of him instead of barrel, I get a barrel of vaccine for last week.
So them send barrel, so you get a barrel and a box for the pitney last week.
Yes, so pitney will take him care of that.
So it's a poor no film pitney, what go happen?
In this house, I did a deal, man. The man love me.
Same one do the DNA. So if he pick you on a film, you not fret yourself, can say him love you.
He love the pitney.
I bet you keep pitney half and half, two different names. So if you pick the name Mary or John, you name him John, Black, Brown. So anyone I name them in truth. Alright, here what you do? Middle name, surname, and last name for you in a one position. Give the pitney, if you pitney name Donna, and one man named Black and one named Brown, you give him name Donna Marie Black, Donna Black Brown, or Donna Brown Black. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, good. But I'm just going to ask you, now tell me, we can't get to the deal for the phone. Shopping,
Do you decide baby until I talk about Sachis? So you tell and you're more satisfied to breed again?
No, sir, I'm not really like, I'm really independent woman, I don't know.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I'm an independent woman.
Hmm?
I have one business, you know, the England man set up that for me.
Or the England man set up the business for you?
There's a good man, I want to sell and I want to hold, so.
You have your own a car and your own a house?
Yes, I'm going to want a business.
Okay.
So, and I work as well. I understand that I'm not right, sir.
Yes.
The things are nice, you understand me?
Okay.
But when I said the other side of the other side of, in fact, it's before when I was in there, but it's sugar stick nice.
Sugar stick nice.
Just want to done.
All right, ma'am. Thank you for calling.
Alright, I'm just gonna take care. Love you.
Yes. Hold on there. Some breeder sit. Hold on. No, hold on. Let me answer. Me finish read it, girl message. Auntie Donna, I see persons on the live laughing. I am 199% serious. The man wife is on your live right now because my cousins know them very well. Yeah, them any wife they buy am no. Me can't talk about you know say for England, America way. Like up the live, guys. I wanna have me do. Like, share, and subscribe. Good night.
Good night. I'm calling from Texas, first time caller.
Yes, good night. Thank you. Welcome to Planka Shop at Topic.
So I just wanted to say, as women, I think we need to do better. You know, I mean, I'm trying not to judge people, but just to show you how life is. I am the daughter of someone that like take a lot of abuse, both physically. My mother took a lot of abuse, physically, mentally, emotionally. And it's true what the other young lady indicated. There is some resentment that I have in watching her as a young woman coming up at that time, taking so much abuse. And thankfully, I went in another direction. I'm in a healthy marriage. I have no issues. But it does ruin the mother-daughter relationship, even down to Miss Donna. When you talked about sexually transmitted disease and things like that, that happened to her. And to this day, you still cannot say anything to my mother about that man.
Yeah.
So when the lady wrote in and she was texting you and she asked for the topic to be presented, and then to still turn around and catch an attitude because she don't want to hear the truth. It's so many women out there that don't want to face the truth.
Reality.
First of all, the man don't like her and she don't like herself. When you keep hearing these women say they're comfortable in their house and this and that, so your self-respect is for sale. You want to sit there really, right? Because if you really wanted to hear people's input and the truth, then you wouldn't come back around and say, how can people tell you to leave the man? The man seemed like he don't like her, because what man that love a woman is going to bring another child? Yes, men cheat, but to bring it to the house and then claim that he don't want to pay child support, so the alternative is for him to bring the burden on the spouse? That's massive disrespect. Massive. And then what are you going to tell the two other daughters?
Definitely.
I mean, it's ridiculous, some of these women, that they really don't like themselves. They really don't. And I'll end by saying, you know, my mother knows this. Like, it has ruined our relationship because I lived it vicariously through her. Listening to the disrespect, the slapping up, the beating up, the kicking up. I mean, it's like the kids get traumatized through these things as well.
True.
And then they want to play later on in life like these things didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was just really sad listening to this lady ask for help and then turn on the people when people are trying to be objective and give her good advice. It's just ridiculous. And as women, we have to do better for ourselves.
Yes.
Have a good night.
Thank you. All right. Auntie, good night. Them woman here need to left other woman, man. These women are dangerous. This most recent one knew the man had his wife, but she still went and spent the night with them two licky kiss me teeth. Alright, may I read what people them are right say. Wally call. Well, I'm so answer. Let me read the client message. Or a video call. Hold on there. Hold on, Planka shop. Auntie, please take my call. Because I'm in the same position right now. Being married and husband go out and get woman pregnant. I found this out a few days ago. And we have 3 children together. Let me call her back. Because she give me about 100 missed call. Please bear in mind that you will be on the live. So if you call her back urgent. Hello? Yes, good night. I see I must call you back. Remember, we're on the live. You want to come off the live? Alright, but yeah, my right when you not talk this story, because you understood. Yes, ma'am. Nobody cry. Oh, God. Oh, God. You're going to make me cry, too. Oh, God. You have somebody pray. I just find it out a few days ago. Nobody cry. Oh, God. So I'm up on the live now, ma'am. I wonder if she calling. Yeah, make me feel like my one brought down. Hold on. You want the plank of them hear your voice? Change up your voice. You cry. Hard crying. You can let out. Hold on. You want them to hear you? Oh, God. She say she just find out. I wonder if I girl that we're calling. Lord Jesus. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. So, Auntie Donna.
Mm-hmm.
So my husband, we've been together for around 15 years, right? And he's been fooling around with this girl for quite a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I found out about this a few times before, and he didn't. I thought he had stopped, but I guess he didn't, and no, she ends up being pregnant. I don't know how far along, because it's like, I think it's maybe around 3 to 4 months.
Lord Jesus.
Right? But
How old year she there, ma'am?
Right. Auntie Donna, you're living overseas.
Yeah, I mean,
Canada.
if the girl were pregnant out here.
No.
Oh, me think she just calling.
Canada.
Oh, me think she in a message. Me come don't tell her. Yes.
You're in Canada.
I want me take you off because I don't want no Canada people hear you to know. Oh God, so what you going to do? Oh, you want to be on it? Him a lay down in a room with you then on?
He's laying down in the room sleeping right now. He has been sleeping, telling me that he has so much on his head. He's been telling me how sorry he is and he has so much on his head. He feels like he's going crazy.
Lord Jesus. So he might tell you that feel sorry for him.
We have 3 children together. And I don't know. Auntie Donna, I told him I need him out of the house because I'm not going to.
Oh God, you're hurt. Hello, it's a reckoning. No, not tell her to burn up the man with no hot water. Lord God, you can't say that. I would do that. Our phone are reconnect. Gotcha. Our phone are reconnect. She said we have 3 children together and been together 14 years now. The other girl, the other pregnant one, the man I watch, she say, I am crying now, Auntie Donna. I feel so guilty. Lord, then I way you about to cry. Lord God, I bet you left your tears when you have baby for I bet you about to cry. Because the woman will go find out, boy, you go for ball. Boy, this lady said me fi call she to urgent. Please go on the, please bear in mind that we are on the live. What a sitting. This hold on. Oh yeah. Let me a topic you touchy. I would have to tell the lady to go beat 820 top tell the woman to go beat the damn man. Not you can't instigate no violence over here. But if you tell the woman to go beat please me I beg you no instigate fear phone now ring, you know. Somebody say to call him back but for them. Tony, you can't put up that over here. Somebody said the girl with the Englishman no good. All the way a woman and look what she want money. Hold on. Hey, that person that call me about that how no look up on miss call. Call for kill. That person that come about 1,000,000 times. Call for kill. Good night, you can try to call me back now. Hi. Auntie Donna, this topic here is so touching. Auntie Donna, right now I am pregnant for my best friend boyfriend. No, sir. Take up the water. Would you not text me them a message? Auntie Donna, I am 2 months pregnant for my best friend boyfriend. Some of them are told you not to come public, Baba. I not laugh at funny, you know. Some of them, Auntie Donna, right now I am pregnant and watching your live for my best friend boyfriend. Father God, come for your wall. Some of them are sit there for stay. Some of them are dark secret, you have to stay in the darkness. Murder. The lady will get cut off the while, miss. Why? This not safe in a planker shop. The whole you get pregnant for your friend, your best friend, boyfriend. I know your friend. I'll not phone message the people that might message me. Me go in at that. In a me normal message where you get sitting there out there. Look here. 6,000. No look here. No want to no see people them number. Over here go on bad 6,134 message in a normal message. Then when me I go pull them, let me read some of them for me see if up there light up. 6,000 odd message me one having a message. This a normal phone message like where you get text in, you know. Let me read. For me remember said this a carry message too. So when I say close, every time you ask the baby father, they say they're not lying around, but they feel as if they say they don't have, they will get help. Only the young girl in Trelawney. How are this? Only the young girl in Trelawney. Oh, this are today. Oh, she just said close that topic here. Auntie Dana, I was watching you and my data finish. Could you please come over to Facebook? No, sir, I need that time. I know Facebook time, you know. Facebook now work, you know, for auntie. Auntie Dana, I am with a selector. My baby father is a selector in a prominent zone. Auntie Dana, I am his 14th baby mother. You there? Hold on there. Auntie Dana, thank you for this live. I am with a selector, and he said I am his 14th baby mother. He have 14 of us. And he tell me that I am pregnant for him, and he tell me that I must not have him as no personal man because he don't want anybody to settle down with. Auntie Dana, I know about 3 different baby mother. We are all from the same community in Tivoli Gardens. You're there. Me Rasta job. Hey. Then you say, Father God, me not laugh off when I message them want to send me. Well, let me take a call and quell over here. So over phone message me not know. WhatsApp message heavy. Good night,
Hello?
Auntie Dana right here.
Good night. Can you take me up for that for a moment, please?
Hold on a second. Go ahead. From me born and live a John shop. Yes. Eh? Thank you. Bless you. Bless you. Yes. You want to talk, make the plank of them hear you? Because this is a whole heap of story for me bring out. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, ma'am.
So the lady married the Jamaican gentleman, and she filed for him, brought him to her country. She found out, well, she didn't find out yet, but everybody knows that he got a lady pregnant back in the Caribbean island, and the lady doesn't know about it, and it's going to be years from now before the lady finds out. Now he has the woman living in her property as a renter with the child, and she doesn't know that it's his child right now. So, you can't really trust anything. You marry a man. I'm a married woman also, and I don't know. It's hard to trust 100%, so we just have to be vigilant, educate ourselves, and still have our little thing going on, like we're single. But I'm not cheating. I still have my own money. I work my own money. If it all comes to an end, I'll be able to support myself, even though it hurts, I could never depend on a person, a man, to be 100% with me.
Yes.
I would never want to be in that situation, That's all I have to say. Good night.
Thank you. Me I read some of my phone message them come remember some message come over them a part of phone here too. Good night, Auntie Dana. I am a male planker watching your program from Puncinat, your Punicit, Florida. Puncisit. Alright, Punci, Florida. Auntie Dana, I have 3 baby mother. 1 in Jamaica and 2 over here in Puncinati, Florida. Auntie Dana, I feel so guilty as a man listening to your live. I never really look at it anyway because they don't know about each other. 1 in Jamaica, 1 over here is American, and the other one is African. Auntie, I live a double life here. None of them know about each other. And listening to your callers and your live, I am here right now with my earphone in my ear just listening. And then as a man I feel bad to see what these women are going through when us men feel them. Oh. He must say I live a double life. I have an African girl pregnant in America. And none of them don't know about them one another. I say I live at Puncinati in Florida. Sir? Oh. Some breeder thing what happen. Hello, good night.
Good night, Anthony. Can you tell me your life, please?
Alright, hold on a second. Yes. Eh. Yeah. You want them to hear your scarf, but them we can't bring out so much something. Just be strong. And put something in your mouth. Or you have young people that probably know you. Text it then make me read it out. Yes. Hold on, so I'm money my text here. Auntie Dana, I am a male. Hold on, Blanca people. Another man a text. He say I am a male. Auntie Dana, I am a male watching your program right now with my significant other. I am in the bathroom. No, I'm not read out your message because I don't know if the person where you left gone in a bathroom and she go hear you now pan you read out. I not read out this. You shouldn't make me read about the bathroom. Go and come again. Because I don't want no problem or no fighting in a house. In a foreign in a night, yeah? I read nothing about no bathroom. For if you are staying in a bathroom and the other one in a bed, you don't know if when you get up, she gonna know so you come and I don't know, you understand? So we can't talk about that. Let me read 2 messages again. Auntie Dana, I am 19. Auntie Dana, I met my boyfriend when I was 19 years old. I am now 23 years old, Auntie Dana. His wife is a police officer. And I have a 1-year-old child for him. She does not know about me nor the child. Auntie Dana, sometimes I want him for myself, especially on a weekend. And he can't sleep over, he can't stay with me. It is really frustrating to have a child for another woman, man. Please do not allow your plankers to bash me. Auntie Dana, we are women and we have feelings. And sometimes we fall in love with the wrong people and become in love with them. Because I very much have strong feeling for him as my baby father, although I know he lives with his wife. Auntie Dana, I feel like I am in a box and I am suffocating. When he comes around me, I feel so good. He is all loved up. But when he goes home, the other night my baby was sick and I could not call him out to take me to the children's hospital. I had to call a cab. I was calling his phone and he was not answering. Oh. Why planka people? Let me knock my foot here so cause them a hot me. Some breeder Tory will come in. Alright, Charmian, good night.
Auntie, good evening.
Yes, good night.
Auntie, don't just casually. Wait, let me mute you. Don't just casually continue to read text and then realize that you just have the comment section turning over. What's the name of that place in Florida? What's the name of it?
Oh, what the man right?
Yeah.
Punci.
What is her name?
Is either Puncinati or Punci something. I don't remember one long about word.
No. Pensacola. Not Cincinnati.
Some
You what? Can I just move on like it's right? It's what is that? All right, go ahead. Your program is good. I'm like, she just casually reading text. No Cincinnati.
What is it? What the word name?
Pensacola.
Oh, me have to go back and look on it. Yes.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Yeah. No, sir. Why? Melissa, good night. Hello, Planka people. Good night.
Hi, Auntie Donna. Good night.
Yes.
Yeah, me cracking up with that one too. Yes, I'm gonna put a little different spin to this whole situation.
Yes.
One of the things that I think this woman is suffering from, she don't have no support in our home. Because when you read earlier, you said the grandmother is forcing her to take the child and says her. And then you remember the lady you read was speaking to earlier, who had just found out what happened to her with her husband and she couldn't even keep up, she was crying.
Yes.
Now, if this can be so painful for this woman and she don't even see that child in, can you imagine for somebody to bring a child that happened to living in your house with you for you to see it every day?
True.
That's very painful. I think this man and his family is very, very selfish and they are vindictive, because if you would go out and do something like that, you should never come back and want to throw it in your wife or your woman's face. You should never do that. You should be try as humble as ever to show that you cut off whatever you was doing and take care of your child. That's all you have to do. Take care of your child. But you cannot bring that child into the house for this woman. Look how good she is, as you said earlier, that this woman can take care of the child. Okay, this woman can take care of the child before people, but when they are alone, she can abuse that child.
No, true. Same thing, Mr. Because she resent her.
Yes. So I think the man is very selfish when he come and telling her that she should take the child and take. That's selfishness. You're gonna have this woman looking at this child living in his house.
And that's why enough my mother-in-law them beat up the people, them pitney. That's why enough woman now send them pitney gonna go stay with no mother-in-law. Cause sometimes when the mother-in-law look on them and treat them worse now than treat any other, you know?
I had a daughter, and that's why we end up being strained, because the situation that she was living in, I wanted to take her, and the mother would never tell me plainly, I'm going to make no mother-in-law raises her child.
Yes.
And that caused a strain in our relation up to this very day.
Yes.
You see, but you cannot, and no strong man is gonna allow anybody. He should tell his mother to butt out of his life.
True.
Butt out of his life and let him and his wife work out
the situation.
Problem.
True.
Don't come and tell them about this her blood. That's why this woman is hurt. That's why she's hurt. With all everything is, but nobody is supporting her. She has no support in the family, and her man is not supporting her. Because if he was supporting her, you'd never want to bring that child to rub it in her face like that.
True.
That's the angle where I'm looking at it from.
All right, bless up yourself.
Bless up yourself, rant it out.
Yeah. I'm going to read the lady message. Why I mount a message over here, so hold on there. I'm going to go back over WhatsApp and read the lady message. Carla, just give me a few there. I soon come off I live, but I have to read some of that. Miss, me not see your message. Me not see your message. Something to talk about. Me see you did that call me. Hold on. Let me read the message them. Hold on there. Over on, hold on. Alright, that is a missed call. Hold on. I read over here. So whenever I read. Auntie Donna, I see you on here talking about man who does things to woman. Auntie Donna, my wife gives me a jacket child. And I have to be here looking after this child just because I don't want the shame and disgrace. Auntie Donna, I am a nigger and a nigger. Hold on. I am a raw-born nigger man and my daughter is a living coolie. Is a coolie child. I have to be taken care of. And this child does not look nothing like my two children. And my wife knows that I have a jacket. But Auntie Donna, I have to just take it for shame and disgrace because I can't make my church family know. When they ask me how this child look like this, I have to be telling them that my wife family have Indian in it yet. Me not laugh, sir. Sir? Me read again, because let me not understand. Auntie Donna. Sir, I'm not laughing off of you, just to what you say. Auntie Donna, I have to be, I sitting here and listen everybody talking about man bringing home children. I am married and my wife go out and cheat on me and bring in an Indian child. I have to be taking care of it. Because of shame and disgrace, I have to own this child, and when I don't want my church family or my friends to know because of shame, when they ask me how the child look like this, I tell them that my wife family have Indian in it. This child is raw-born Indian child. Sir, this is when I want a cup of hot coffee. You hear? Some man I go through it with him, him wife. Him wife go give him a jacket. That hot, you know, a raw-born Indian. So, you know, say I saw me laugh. Me no mean nothing. So when we think, say, the man say, we dey over here talk about the man, them, we bring in Pitney, what about the, this is another topic. The man say, when his friend them ask him, say, how the Pitney looks so. Him have to tell them, say, it's bad for my sibling. They aren't responsible. But this is a whole book, miss. And when me I go down read this story, we have to bring that topic at a different time. You hear? Talk about what you say. Hold on. Hello, good night.
Hi, good night.
Yes. No like up the live, no planka people, 4,007. The live video all 5,000 that I'm not seeing no likes. Good night.
Good night. Good night. You know, I wanted to say to that lady, she needs to honestly realize that, and you have to excuse my voice, I'm just getting over a flu.
Yes.
But that lady, she needs to understand that that man and his family, they really don't like her and they don't really care for her.
Yes.
Neither do they respect her. Because number one, that mother that's supporting what went down, so much so that she can tell his common law wife that you should bring this baby here so that we can all take care of this baby. No mother-in-law that loves their daughter-in-law is going to stand and allow that to happen.
True.
It doesn't matter if it's your son, regardless.
No, you have some mother-in-law with no business about your feelings, you know. You have some mother-in-law with no business about your feelings.
That's true.
True.
Because I caught the live late. But I don't know if you said the man has a business or some sort of thing like that.
I have 2 gas stations.
Okay, good, perfect. So if he has 2 gas stations, then he should be able to take care of his child outside of the household, and that child should be able to live comfortably.
Because him don't want the mother, him don't want to pay no rent for the baby mother, so he want to take the child and bring home, come get the girlfriend to take care of the child.
No, he's so selfish. Then he's pure selfish.
Miss don't say a word, because the lady don't want nobody tell her to leave her man. Oh.
Lady, if you're listening to this, honestly,
yes,
you need to pull up your bootstraps and realize that that man doesn't care about you. That mother-in-law doesn't care about you. None of them don't care about you. So you need to be the one that cares about you and your children. Don't allow nobody to just respect you like that.
Yes, definitely. All right.
Yeah.
Boy, the man about the Indian baby, boy, that is a hot one. You know in yourself, so why you lie? That's why I tell them, say, someone who can't please people and displease on yourself. You know, sir, no fear you tell your church people them about wife, father, family have in Indian. Good night, you know easy. Hello, good night. What kind of Indian in a wife family? I mean, Bana Libaja and chat me that chat. Hello, good night.
Good evening, Auntie Donna.
Yes, good evening.
Listen, I'm gonna be real quick. Trying to share a little story. Some of these men are
like up the live, guys. Yes.
Some of these men are liars. Some of these women are spiteful. I can tell you, I had my first child when I was 21 years old. I'm now 53. And when I have that first child, I decided I wasn't going to have any more kids because, you know, it was a struggle. I had to do everything. Life wasn't so good. I was in the ghetto, and you know, and then 8 years later, I met this guy, and we talked. I asked him if he was married or any relationship. He told me no. And we had a discussion of me having a second child. So my second child wasn't an accident. We talked about it.
Yeah.
When I got pregnant, small community in the ghetto, when I get pregnant, when I was about 2 months pregnant with a second child, only to find out the man married, have wife and children, the wife there in England. He was there, he came out to Jamaica. So that thing caused the whole thing. But you know what I did, Auntie Donna?
Yeah.
I told him, I said, you know what? Go be with your family. Just leave me alone. Go be with your family. And that man left. I never see him again. And when my son born, when he was a week old, my mother reached out to him and tell him and asked him if he was coming to see the child. And he came when the child was 1 week old and saw that child. And he left, said he would have come back. He never came back. That was so good to me that I left Jamaica. I took a chance and I left Jamaica, come to the States, knowing no family here in the States, no friends, but I took a chance and left my kids. My baby was about 6 months old at the time, and my oldest son, I left them both and I came to the States and I worked and I did all I had to do, and I was able to take my kids here with me, and I worked and raised my kids, and until today's date, my youngest son, he's 24 years old now. I think the last time he saw his father, because I used to send him back to Jamaica when he was about 7 years old. I sent him back every summer, and he got to swim. The last time he saw him, he was 13 years old, and he had promised him that he would stay in touch. We gave him all the information. He never did. Now he's 24. And back in last year, I think he tried to reach out to him. And when I talked to my son and I said, you know what? You should forgive your father, because his wife, I eventually met her in the long run. I eventually met her. We touched, nice lady, everything. She, loved my son. He has 4 other siblings. So he promised to talk to him and call him. He never did. So now my son, who is 24, every time I talk to him, I said, you know what, you need to reach out to your dad. I talked to him, and he told me, he said, Mom, I have nothing to say. I don't wanna talk to him. So I'm just sharing this to say that we as women, sometimes it's not our fault. We try, and some of these men are so lie, because I was never a person who wants to break up anybody's happy home. But you tell me something, you tell me that you're single, you don't have anybody, all of that, everything looks good. You used to come and visit me all the time. I didn't know your wife and family was in another country. So, sometimes, these men, they lie to us women. But I mean, for my advice is that as women, we have to love ourselves, respect ourselves, try to do the best. If there's a situation that is not your fault, you just have to try and do the best, pray and ask for some guidance, and see if you're able to get out of it.
Thank you.
So, I mean, that's all I have to say. And thanks, you doing a good show. I watch you all the time.
Thank you. Bless you.
All right, thank you.
Yes. Hold on the plank, Asha. Let me read the message. Good night, Auntie Dana. I think you need to come back with this a topic another day. Because, Auntie Dana, I have 2 children. My husband, the doctor tell him that he's infertile and he has low sperm count. And none of my 2 boys is my husband's children. But he thinks they are his. And I convince him each time I get pregnant that I went and did something with his sperm, when it is another man who got me pregnant. So watching your life tonight, it is rooting up a lot of things in me. Auntie Dana, the only problem I have is I am wondering, what am I going to tell God? How am I going to come out of something like this? Because I know for a fact that none of my boys is my husband's child, and they both have his name. Auntie Dana, they look exactly like their father. He is my childhood sweetheart, and I got pregnant with both of them on my visits to Jamaica. But my husband does not know that I went to Jamaica and sleep with this man. He thinks the children are his. Only reason why people don't realize it because my husband is brown and my sweetheart is also brown, but they have different features. This I want a round of applause to come back next time. Blanca, wanna like up my live. See how long I sit down with you know? This I show you. I figure read this pan another topic. Woman who give the man them bun and really know and not talk. Because you hear what she said? 2 pitney them and for your husband. Oh, you are going to bring that. Oh, you are going to broke that to that the man there. If you better mind shot that the man they kill you too, be careful, me not speak it. Remember, you know, she said the only reason why the husband don't know, because it go and talk about, is because the man them brown ass look at like. Hello, good night.
Hello, good night, Auntie, good night.
Yeah.
Auntie, all of these topics that is coming up, it's stuff that is going on with human being. And to be honest, it may be sound horrible, hurtful, and painful. But we all have to know that in this life where we are live, man are gonna always cheat, woman are gonna always cheat. You always gonna have somebody happy, somebody ever sad. If you can't take a relationship, you just walk away from it. If you can't take it, you sit down in it. You understand? We all have to just understand that this is life and it's not going to get no better because people are going to always do what they have to do. It sounds horrible, it sounds disgusting, and you can't believe that is a human being really live them life here, but we are all human beings and it is not going to stop. It is not going to stop.
But when people talk about it, them get comfort for hear somebody else's opinion and hear somebody else go through the same thing when them go through.
Every day until somebody go through the same thing that somebody go through, because there's a lot, we are wholly away in a human being.
Yes.
And a little bit away. So once somebody can't have a story, somebody have that story there too. It maybe plays out a little bit different, but it's almost just like the same story.
True.
You understand? So at the end of the day, some people have good relationships, some don't.
True.
Some people make up their minds to listen. I'm not going to get hurt no more, so I better stay by myself. I have some people can't stay by themselves, so them go in a relationship and them going out sometimes to go mess up people because them say, listen, the lady I mess up my one, so I mess up back for them.
Vengeance.
And people end up don't care because what happened to them turn out that them know if you business about the next person, them just do what them do. But as I say, some is gonna happy, some gonna sad. It's gonna always happen.
All right.
That lady, I know you're saying I want to touch the topic with the lady, but at the end of the day, she better make sure that that child is his child.
True.
And she don't want nobody to talk to her, tell her to leave. It's not the fact that he's leaving. You bring out a story and people are giving them opinion. It's either you just listen to some of them who you want to listen to, you listen to,
not get upset.
Listen to. You understand? Don't be upset because people are just trying to make you have an understanding and feel a little bit different. Say you have different options for choose. You understand? You have an option for choose, and for the rest of your life, that kid's gonna be in your life. So you have to deal with it whether you like it or not. You have to deal because you want to stay with that man, you have to deal with that people.
True. All right, thanks, Blanca. People like up the live. We are going to cut the live now.
Auntie.
Yeah, me there yet for 3 hours. I'm going to walk up and down, brush back my teeth and go to my bed. Thank you tomorrow, Friday. Bless up on yourself. A topic might be tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow or Friday night. Yeah, we have a topic. We don't know what the topic are going to be. I'm going to read the message them. And please bear in mind that enough message coming in at night time. So if I leave out your message, it's not so I don't want to read on a message or anything. Please pray before you go on to bed. God bless you. Like up the 4,600 and 2,000. Now not put up nothing. When you like up the live, guys, bless up on yourself. Share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you don't already, we have it positive over here. 3 hours upon the live and 8 minutes I will go on strong. And then I have to cut it now with 4,633 like. Come let me get me 3,000. Oh no, go on, so 300 I can't press like. I want to know if I press like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on right over to Auntie Dana Hot Topics. Big up all the bloggers them here. Big up everybody. Put up on laugh in a comment. On a pin up on a page or pin it up on my page so persons can support on the page and follow it. Blessed, I really enjoy the topic. Sometimes I laugh and I really want to laugh, and I laugh off, but me just love laugh. You understand? Bless upon yourself, Blanca people. Thanks to all the person who are calling with their story. Thanks to all the person who are texting on a story want to share. Somebody else needed to hear it. Somebody else is going through it. Somebody get comfort from it. Somebody get the strength to come out. Somebody still have their story and is afraid to call in. Somebody's have their story and glad to hear your one come out, and somebody don't want to hear the story, and somebody go and get closer for them husband you talk about, or for them boyfriend you talk about, or something. So this is Planka Shop, where we discuss any and every topic once it is something worth discussing. Whether you love me, whether you hate me, have a blessed night. God be with you now. Please put a word to God before you go on to bed. Peace out. See you on another hot topic. Like, share, and subscribe to Auntie Dana YouTube channel, where we have our open discussion over here, where we don't discriminate, but we can't stop people from laughing. Peace out. God be with you now. And tomorrow, the 2008, make we get the other 200 likes for Auntie Dana. All of you will come on the live, bless upon yourself. Auntie Dana, you are hanging up and I didn't get my chance to tell my story. You will get your chance at another date. Sometimes we're going to have a topic where it based up of all different type of things. So if you don't get a chance for me to read out your message tonight, please don't feel left out. I can't read out everybody's message because there's so much message. For the man who say I'm feeling guilty because persons asking him if the child or the child are Indian, please get the strength, man up, and go to your wife and tell her, say, you cannot live with something like this no more. It will drain you spiritually, mentally, or go to your pastor, or go to somebody where can comfort you. Sorry, somebody where you can share to, because might be the people them who are asking about if the child if Indian in your family realize and not feel pitney. You understand? So might be you feel like you are trick them, but at them see, but there's some of them don't know or have the courage to come out and say to you, say, Master Rampus, you know, say, that little pitney and no feel, and you have him a walk up and down with them, now go come. So them are going to come on to you in a decay way and say to you, say, Indian in your, for you hear them ask you if Indian. If you hear them ask you, say, if Indian in your family, I summarize them, I summarize up and I gas up and I chat up, but they don't know how to come to you. So some of them don't put 2 and 2 together and you don't feel like them don't want to ask you. Them a say to you, say, them ask Rampus, Indian in your wife family are Indian. I tell them, I tell you under the Kai way. So you have to know Jamaican people stay. They don't really go have the strength to come out to you and say, you know, ungo some of them if they drunk and drink any rum, will come out and say, me Rasta, you know, see an Indian man pity that you have. You understand? So when you see them a come to you and ask you if wife family have been Indian, I tell them one, tell you, them a hint you. So nobody feels that them no know. And you are lie to them, a laugh, them a laugh. You understand? So, if there's a Master Rampus, you want to tell me, say, Indian in your wife family, are you the pan? Yeah, man, my wife, granny in England. A problem them Maggie. Them want to put you by your guard to make them tell you, to make you know they're sitting wrong. After the first caller, the opinion is yours. I say that you are still texting, say, beautiful show, you're going to go to God with it. And that is the best thing for you to do. The first caller, when we talk about your story with the little girl, and as you hear the plank of them, I'm going to like up the live, guys. 3,000 will come off. As you hear the plank of them in the live, I say, you cannot use resentment to the child because you will harm the child. Not saying that you are abusing the child. You say nobody, people want you to leave your spouse. We're not encouraging you to leave. It up to you, but we just give you our honest opinion. You understand? And please, don't feel like anybody over here is bashing you or anybody over here is laughing at you. This is a platform of social media people, and you know we can't control the comment, and you know we can't control the people right, and you know we can't control the people say. So please have a little thin skin. You understand? Alright, and bless up and thanks again. This show could not be possible without all of Uno Planka people will join and will stick out with me on this show to bring it right here. So peace out. God bless you. And again, like we have 2,890 died. like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Just press up the like button at the top of your phone screen. Press it up, and give Auntie Nana Mother Outlaw tomorrow topic. When we read the message, them sometimes some read that topic, you let me don't know which one to choose. But if we can drop in more than one topic, that is good. Alright? Remember, he said that he knew his line is the one line for his wife. Yeah, him know. But people, him a feel say people out in our church are the one them where him a tell. No, no. So me a put tell Master and put say, they know, but they don't want to come out like how me would have come out brawling and say, and sometimes me kind of brawling, you know. You know, sister, one jacket you have there. You understand? So those people know, but they not tell him. Alright, bless upon yourself. Peace out. God bless you now. Sooner tomorrow. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. We have no great, yes. We have two, we're not going to wait because I'm not sit down out the live. But next time, alright? Bless up. Peace out.